We got to start talking about horrible people as soon as we go online.
Yep.
But what were you saying about Confederate statues, Lee?
I was saying you have to tear them down and then put liquor stores up over them. They'll be good. It'll make all the racist rednecks and the MAGA hats feel better about themselves because they can just get drunk. I mean, Robert E. Lee is no longer looming over them, reminding them of their past of
lost the war.
of wanting the slavery and all that. They can't have that anymore, but they can still get drunk.
Anyway, hey everybody, welcome back to the Post Analysis Hangout. We've got a few people here. What's everybody drinking? Let's start with you, Lee. What are you drinking?
Okay, well, just hold it for a second, Nick. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Nick, I'm talking to you, punk. All right, you've been trying to fucking taunt me, you cocksucker. All right, you've been trying to fucking taunt me. Why don't you taunt me to my face? I'm only across the Bay of Fundy, you fucking punk. You want your face bashed in? Come on, let's go. Go over the bay and meet me, you fucking cocksucking punk. You keep telling terrible jokes all the time. Fucking meet me.
Why did you fucking swim over here and talk to me and say that to my face, Lee?
You're not going to get monetized.
There's nothing fucking stopping you from walking up to the Bay of Fundy and just jumping the fuck in.
I'll take the fucking little boat tour to Isle Hoot and
meet on Nitro
swim from there.
It's like this is like a parlay.
That's right. 20 paces at the fucking tidal pool. Pistols.
Just used cork bottles or something.
I'm drinking 10. I'm doing well.
Nice.
You were motivated by Nick's review the other night.
Was I?
I
did a review
subliminally.
I posted my review of Tenpenny, but I had it on
8 months ago.
Yeah. It was like from last summer.
I don't know. I don't watch anybody's shit anymore.
I know you don't.
Actually,
no, I posted but it was like a crowler.
Okay.
Cool.
Bye.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
It was like a crowler I bought last summer when they first actually rebrewed Tenpenny. So,
okay.
Really, when it's transitioned to cans, it hasn't changed much. It's still fantastic. Like, I mean, not epic or anything, but it's a nice drinking beer.
I'll show you.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
I hope the distribution gets it's better than the London Stout when it made its transition to cans. So I hope it makes it up to Ontario.
I like a lot.
I like it a lot. I know I bought it a couple times since. What are you drinking, Chad?
Well, I just finished the full beer Master of Beta, and now I'm working on the Storm Stayed Sunburst.
Master of Beta.
Master of Beta.
Master Beta.
How did that get by the fucking?
That's funny.
Ontario Nazis.
It probably wasn't sold through the LCBO, was it?
No, it was. It was sold through the brewery and the brew box.
Ah, okay.
Gotcha. All right, what are you drinking there, Chris?
I am just trying out this one from McKellar. It's called Double Blush. It's going to be an Imperial Berliner Weiss or Berliner style Weiss beer brewed with raspberries and coffee. Coming in at 6.5% alcohol and quite nice.
There's a strip bar in St.
right on the end.
There's a strip bar in St. John called Blush.
Oh, of course, Nick knows where all the strip bars are, you pervert.
Anyway, Mr. Ashley Sexton, what you drinking?
I am drinking from Cowbell Brewing. What is it called? Gravel Run. 4.5% sessionable IPA.
Oh, sessionable.
And their untapped description is just garbage mumbo jumbo. They don't tell me anything about it other than just
shut up and drink it.
Exactly. Fancy phrases and just happy hipster.
What beer is that again?
It's called Gravel Run by Cowbell.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
I'll go over
you
to
can't
Greg.
see it, but I'll show it. There you go.
Nice. So, Greg, what are you drinking? You got something clear.
Well, I was planning to have a Sparkle Puff, but I'm already a little bit drunk, so decided not to do that. So I'm just having more Canucks because I've got like another 20 of them. And also, I want to say, sorry, go ahead, Mr. Sexton.
No, please finish your thought.
I just want to say it warms the cuckles of my heart that Lee and Chad are friends again, and that they're in the same chat. That's so nice.
Warm your cockles.
It's like this is like old school beer and BDU.
Yeah, there's no guy in a carpet flying around.
Cat on a magic carpet.
I'm gonna have a sparkly poofloo.
I am last, of course. I'm drinking a Guinness. Nothing exciting. I will crack open
new
something
cans.
Well,
Yeah,
it's like a retro can they had for St. Patrick's Day this year.
Why did they do that to their
Did you
cans?
say Pink Patrick's
Well,
Day?
He did say St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's
Jesus, Nick, what's wrong with you?
Because you always get your mind on the pink, Greg. No, it says right
Yes, I
here,
do.
collectible cans celebrating the famed Guinness campaigns of the 30s and 50s.
Did you say
Might be-
fuckable
might be
can? Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
fuckable can. Well, if you,
Oh my
you
God.
hollowed that out a little more.
Pink Patrick's Day.
You
Fucking
probably-
the can.
You're probably what's that card that we have, Cards Against Humanity, cutting your dick on the lid of a empty beer can?
Yeah.
Someone put that in the card.
Somebody put that on a card.
Who like where's that story from? Who cut their dick on that?
Seriously.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
write that card.
Story.
That has to
I
be
admit
your-
I
didn't put it
admit
in
all
there.
the horrible cards I wrote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Hey.
they generally are horrible. I mean, they play
I
well.
know there's
but-
going to be a Friday Fandango card.
No, Lee's are the freaking best because Lee's are just like a gut punch. He doesn't pull back. You know, you got some issue that you're embarrassed of. Lee will just fucking pull it right out and exploit it.
Listen, that
And that's
Terrio chat just made a whole bunch of new cards. Probably. I'm just saying.
I got some boiling on the back burner here. I'm trying to think of. So I'll probably add about 10 or 20 to the fucking deck here in the next week.
Just remember, Cards Against Humanity is not for pussies.
Mm.
If you can't handle it, get out.
And if you have a problem, come meet me, punk. You cocksucking
Yeah.
punk.
Looking at the comments, Eric Gilbert, cheers to yourself, man. I'm going to get myself another beer in a second.
God. James P. Madonna.
Who's going to be at your
Did you
wedding?
finish that pink?
I thought it was supposed to be a
Pink
secret.
Patrick fucking beer?
Yeah, I just finished my Pink Patrick.
You Pink Patrick beer.
You think she watches this?
She might.
Who?
No,
Pink Patrick?
she's not them.
Your ex-wife might.
Who cares?
Oh yeah, she's probably watching. By the way, Chad has nothing to do with this comment, but if you're watching this, you're a cunt. And Chad did not tell me to say that. I'm saying that on my own accord. Sue me if you want.
Okay, that's it. I know what beer I'm going to grab. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna drink the Anderson Spring Ale. Well, Spring Lager next.
Thanks.
Is that a dark lager? Black lager?
It is a black lager. It is a great black lager.
Because I saw your badge pop up on Twitter for Untapped or whatever.
Yeah, no, this is actually a great black lager. It didn't say well, they don't say anything on their cans, right? They just write the name. So if it's not the style, you don't know what it is. And
Oh,
when
you
I
wouldn't
first,
even known.
I first smelt it, I'm like, okay, this kind of smells like a stout. It's roasty, it's this, it's that, and then I drank it. I'm like, oh, it's so thin, it's so low, like light bodied. It has to be a lager, but I don't know. And yeah, it was. It was.
I like minimalism on the cans, but I wish at least
Well,
tell me what the beer is.
Think about how busy his old cans were, right? Because the guy that owns Anderson, he was the head brewer at La Brasserie de Petit Saut in New Brunswick.
Oh, okay.
So those cans were like shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? The Big Axe Beer Fest. Some of the beer fests that we have in the Maritimes, the Anderson will show up to.
See, if I was running a brewery, my cans would be designed after the beer cans in Repo Man, the movie Repo Man, where all the generic groceries in Repo Man, they all had like the same font, same color, so the cans were all white
Like
cans with blue on
Dharma
them.
beer on
So the Anderson cans, all white, all the Anderson cans look the exact same except for the name of whatever style it is. Storm Stayed all look the same too, except it's a different color where the name is.
Yeah, see. And I mean, it is kind of like it is a smart strategy if you're a small brewery, like just have like a basic generic can and then just like stick a sticker on it for the different styles too. That
It makes it recognizable, but at the same time, there's been a few times where I've gone across, like I've been in the LCBO, and a lot of breweries do this too. Like they'll just use the same template, just change a few things up. Where I look at it quickly, I'm like, yeah, I've had that before, but then I don't really look at it. And then I look at it, I'm like, oh no, I haven't had this before.
Yeah.
Mr. Craig. How you doing, Mr.
Hello.
Craig Reviews?
All good, mate. All good.
Cool. Cheers to you, man.
Hey, Craig, we were just tagged in Joe's last video. Did you see it?
I haven't been. I've just done a couple of reviews, so I've
Yeah.
been on.
Yeah. Listen, Craig, I don't appreciate the way you've been taunting me all night. Listen, if you have a problem, you cocksucking punk, just step over the Atlantic Ocean and meet me.
Yeah, across that bridge. Yeah, that bridge is the Atlantic Ocean.
A GW, George Washington Bridge.
There you go.
That was hilarious. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Wow.
So, in honor of, I want to say, inspired by Chad's ex-wife, I'm drinking Stains. Actually, this is Hop Stains from Trailway.
Jesus.
That's really
Double
classy of you.
IPA.
Oh right,
Of
okay.
course it is.
That's right.
Craig, what are you drinking over there?
Oh, Craig is here.
I kind of I kind of caught Chad talking about he's got a dark lager. I've got one as well. It's a coffee steeped Schwartz beer from Siren Craft.
May the
That
Schwartz
sucks.
be with you.
Better than what
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
That sounds
Yeah.
right up my alley.
Yeah, so it's
My
kind of
my
like-
next beer, I don't know if I'm going to drink this one or if I'll open a new one because this was one I reviewed. I don't know if you tried yours, Ashley. This is the rice lager.
Yeah, I've already had them.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to drink the rest of that.
Oh,
It was okay. I mean,
I'm not saying it wasn't good or anything like it was bad. It was okay, but if I'm going to ingest alcohol, I kind of want something that I enjoy more than that.
yeah.
It's beer.
That's pretty much how I felt about it too. It was just meh. I think I gave it a pretty
It's
similar
a
rating.
good thing in the one section of the house that has no insulation. I'm keeping a bunch of beer that I can drink, so I can just go over there and get more.
Keep it nice and cold.
Yeah, no.
Now I'm going to get a bit rough here.
There's really some dank. There's really some dank onions coming off of this thing. That's really
So it is kind of like hooray.
yeah. Definitely some dank onions coming off of this.
How fresh is that can, Nick?
2 weeks, March
Well, that's
6th.
why. You should have waited 2 more
Yeah,
weeks.
I don't know, whatever.
Is it
You-
too
you-
fresh?
I can go
Nick?
back and get
What you
more.
should have did was mail it to Greg so he could put it in his fridge for 2 weeks and then mail it back to you.
And it would be better. It would be much, much better.
Only
Or
magic
mail it-
fridge aged.
or
Should
mail
do
it
that
to-
sometime just as a joke.
It's really inconsiderate, really.
Mail it
We've never
to
done-
Redbeard or something, and it won't show up because you get the wrong fucking postal code.
Oh,
Sounds like a bit. Sounds like a bit of a hole.
do.
Hey, Nick, we've never done Canuck on Beer Anal, have we?
No, if you've got an extra one, send it over.
Well, these are from mid-February, so I'm going to try and get you some fresher ones, and I'll send one to you in the next beer mail.
Sure.
He'll cross the street.
Yeah, can we
I will
Yeah,
cross the street.
literally. You know, we should do a beer from Great Lakes Brewing. That'd be awesome.
We should
We
really
can
do
do multiple
a Polish
beers
beer.
from Great Lakes Brewing.
That too. We should
We
do
can
We
do-
should start doing other beers from other countries like Japan. Oh wait, we already did one. Which one was it, Lee?
You mean
Mm.
Sapporo.
Yeah, that's the one.
Number one beer to Japan.
Just want to show off my photo that I took of my beer. Chris is looking at it.
Fucking, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Good looking guy back there.
He looks really happy there, too.
Yeah.
He looks like a man that's just had some fun in the hot tub.
No,
Cooking a
that's
steak,
tomorrow
possibly.
night. Tomorrow night.
He's actually in the can. That's just his head popping out the top.
You got to do a review from the hot tub. That would be epic. And then have Nick's floating body in front of you. That would be
Don't worry,
weird. But
Chris
fun.
has some plans for off the 10th with the hot tub. I'm just waiting for it to be a
For
little bit
floating body.
lighter now. Since it is the first day of spring, that means all the days are going to keep getting longer, which is nice.
So awesome.
So
you got
get
Nick's
out of
floating
work
corpse
and
in front of you.
light
Use it to hold your beer. It'd be great.
Wait, what's this fantasy about Nick dying in the hot tub?
He had a dream last year that I was going to drown in a hot tub. Well,
I was going to drown
On the
specifically in
10th.
Chris's hot tub at a bottle share.
Was it going to be by mistake, or was someone just going to murder?
I just assume that the rest of us are drunk and Nick is drowning and nobody bothers to save him. And he's just...
Oh, that's really nice.
because you're an asshole, Greg.
Listen,
Lord.
there's plenty of us that could save you and none of us do. So I would say the assholeness is
None of us
spread
do,
around a
none of
little
us
bit.
will.
I'd say there's a
Yeah,
little
but
bit of
maybe-
asshole to go around.
yeah, that's just yeah. Nick, don't be drowning in no hot tubs anytime
No, I don't
soon.
really want to.
Because he'd have to clean that tub and shit. And
Yeah, the worst part is if Nick drowns in the hot tub, he would just defecate all in it.
It doesn't
You'd
need
have-
to be
you'd have
any
to
more
drain it
dank
and
than
clean
Paul
it.
coming up for a visit.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
my God! Could you imagine Nick's dead body and Paul in a hot tub? That just Chris, there's no amount of
that
cleaning
would be
that.
X-rated written all over it.
You know what I just thought of?
50-50 of semen and water at that point.
Gross. You know what I just thought of? Something that the common bond between all of us in this chat right now is that we've all met Paul in person.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
all met you in person too, Nick.
No, Craig.
Never mind. Never,
Oh, Craig
Never
is
mind.
not okay.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Who's that? Sorry? I missed that
I
bit.
haven't met me in person yet.
No, I was. No, just
Yeah,
Paul,
make it
just
over
Paul,
here.
man.
Craig is
Yeah,
one of the
I'd
only
love
people
to,
in
but-
here that Craig haven't met.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It will
The
happen.
thing-
It's just,
Oh,
The
yeah.
thing about Nick is he'll start talking to you and you won't see him, and then you have to look down. It's like, oh, hey, Nick.
Shut up, fuck up, Craig.
You're like a fucking hobbit.
what
Well,
he's in the hot
We
tub?
just call New Brunswick's the new name for the Shire.
Pretty much. Well, it's more like Game of Thrones. I just assumed that wall beside Lee's house on the other side is where you live.
No, that's New Brunswick, Nova Scotia border.
That's the wall that Lee throws all the dog shit over.
Yeah.
That's not a wall. That's a building. So if I threw dog shit, it would all go on the roof of the building. Basically, is what would happen.
Gross.
Nice. Nice.
Get that
Look at the
bacon in the
Fucking
sun.
dog, he's throwing dog feces all over the fucking place. He just doesn't care
Jesus.
anymore. He's just like, fuck it, fuck it.
Now I have to now I have to bag it and put it in the fucking.
Oh, shit, there's two
compost bin.
albinos.
There's 2 albinos.
Are you gonna go take a shit?
Oh,
I'm going
God,
to
we're
You're gonna have
gonna...
a shit right now.
I didn't know you had a brother.
Where are you going? You're going to a brothel?
brothel. No. Eric said he was on the search for an Anderson cream ale, which I believe is right here.
Oh, there
This'll
we
be
go.
decent.
Fucking generic.
All you have to do is put out, and the albino rhino will give you one.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh
She'll
shit.
give you all the cream.
Earth is in the comments.
Yeah, you'll get some cream anal.
I'll give you a firework.
Jesus. It's quite the explosion. Am I the only one that thinks Chad is like in very crappy quality right now?
Pallet Wreck is a nice beer. I had that once.
Oh no, Chad left.
If you're interested.
What's in the tickle closet today, guys?
Yeah.
And also Rod J's in the comments. Hey, how you doing, Rod?
Oh, Roger, send
Roger,
Roger a
what's
link too.
Yeah, I'm sending him. He never joins anymore, but I'm gonna send him a link anyway. 'Cause
I
we
think
love him.
Rod-
He doesn't
Rod-
like me. I
I
don't
thought he was,
think.
Rod came up there.
he was doing a show.
That's exactly what I was
Yeah,
going to
I
say.
saw that. Yeah,
We're too controversial for him. He's too respectable now.
I get that.
Yeah.
Anderson cream ale.
It's all right.
Oh, look at him. Oh, it's like pornography.
That was a
on
weird
camera.
fart.
Look at all that cream.
That'd probably be great in the,
There you
in the
go.
physics.
Oh, he's tapping it like
Already.
Jamie does.
Oh, okay.
Label out, please.
Sorry.
Was
That's
it-
better.
That's better.
That's actually nice. That's like it's the onions fading away as I drink it.
The onion never faded away.
Sorry, what onions are we referring to?
The dank onions I'm getting off of the stains.
Oh.
You know, Chad's ex-wife.
Wah, 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 wah.
Whackity schmackity. It has to earn it. It has to come from Lee. It doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm not saying it either because that sucked.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying it didn't earn it. Ahead of you.
Well,
Where's
Leah,
Peter? Is he still alive?
I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck is up with Peter.
He works. He's
You guys are too controversial.
Rod Jace has sent a link. I may join after a quick video review I need to do and a new segment for my channel. It's all right.
Oh,
Check your
shit, he tweeted it
Facebook.
out.
I sent you a link. So hopefully,
Leah, I
hopefully
gotta
hidden.
say, I'm a little jealous of you because apparently you've gotten Chad in trouble in court a lot more than I have. So that's
Have I?
Oh,
apparently.
Oh, actually,
Shit,
yes.
poor
You were. I was called out 3 different times in court for things said by you,
Oh, really? Cool.
and then they admitted that it wasn't me that said it, and I still got yelled at.
wow.
That is just fucking.
Was there ever anything?
Okay.
Was there ever anything I said?
What did I say?
No. What was it? Well, she can choke herself with a clothesline.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Give that bitch nothing.
Huh?
Yeah.
And I can't remember the third one.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Lee was still right, but I mean, like, wow.
But I'm sitting there going, if I didn't say it, how are you angry with me? She's like, well, you know, it's my, I don't want my kids to see this going off. And I go, but you were in videos. You have no plausible deniability of privacy. Like, you were openly in videos, so the internet knows you exist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
We have the old school of her dancing to those various songs, which I'm sure those videos aren't online anymore, but I remember them.
burnt into your mind.
I'm just kind of sad that I never got you in trouble in court. I feel like I haven't accomplished my duty.
Well, that's like the first time I've gotten someone else in trouble in court. That's that's good. That's good.
Turn that shit into a shirt, man.
Yeah.
That seriously is a.
You'll hear me in court, bitch.
Listen, whoever wants to make me the most disgusting or controversial shirt, I'm gonna wear at the Albino Rhino Beer Fest. I'm waiting for an Albino Rhino, either the Sex Fest shirt or the Ashley Sexton Brewing cock chopping shirt. So
I can definitely get Amy.
I had my cock chopped in Welland.
The important thing is I'm a cheap Polish bastard. I don't want to pay for it, but if somebody gives it to me, I will wear it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
coming from the guy that buys fucking $15 beers.
Lee, what were you saying?
Daily.
All right, I'm gonna get a little rough here. Chad's ex-wife, meet me, cocksucker.
I'm gonna get a little rough here.
That's fucking funny.
Wow. All right,
I think, unfortunately, the video of her van may have slipped into one of my vlogs that is going to be put up recently.
You mean the one where she's literally pretty much committing child abuse by putting them in that van?
Garbage is pouring outside of the van.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
you could be warned by the court, yeah. So.
Earth says he's texting between red lights. Dude, don't text and drive.
No,
that's how they do it in Cali.
Yeah,
that's fucking.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't drink and drive either. Like the other day.
Oh,
fucking John, or Gene, or John, or whatever the fuck you want to call him.
Yeah,
that is a fucking video that is just got fucking Cards Against Humanity all over it.
There's a whole deck in that one video. Sure.
Well, anyone remember? Was Cliff? Was his name Cliff? The Jamaican guy that used to join us every once in a while?
Marvin.
Marvin, yes.
Cliff.
I remember him.
Whatever other
Cliff Clay.
Yeah. Did we not come to like some consensus that we suspect he might have like died in a drug
Well, that
deal?
was the thing, right? He was talking to us in his car, driving, and then all of a sudden he like stops, gets out of his car, and we've not heard from him ever since.
Yeah.
Are you serious? That's how it ended?
I just assumed it was something racist we said.
No, nothing racist at all. It's he disappeared off the face of the earth after getting out of his car.
Wow.
What happens in Jamaica stays in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Come on.
It stays in the jungle.
Which sucks because I kind of miss Marvin. He was kind of awesome.
It was
Roland
a nice guy.
Terrio. Roland Terrio.
Roland Terrio. That's where the Roland Terrio thing came from, wasn't it?
Around here.
Like a beer. A beer from Daya.
What's
Into the haze. Into the haze.
Haze praise for days.
Yeah.
It's hazy crazy.
It's hazy, I guess.
Holy bloody
That looks
shit.
like lemonade.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not bad. 6.2.
It's like pineapple smoothie with ice cream, kind of.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna get myself
milkshake.
I'm getting myself a
Wow,
sparkly.
Sparkle poofa. Ooh,
Before I get some more beer, I just want to put this out there. I think that Jean-Pierre guy, I think he's secretly doing like a social experiment of some sort where he's joining these hangouts and like taking notes on all these fucking inbred rejects that he hangs out with.
Wow.
Because when you watch him on the fucking videos, it seems like he's always smiling to himself and kind of like silently laughing like he's making fun of these fuckers.
Doing his own fucking.
I don't know. It's just something I'm sort of picking up because I had to spend watching that fucking hour-long fucking video.
But I noticed on that there was 2 slurs against him. And no one picked it up in the chat or him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, no.
I think the important.
But no one in the chat picks it up either. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, all the people who watch Terrio's channel are basically like Terrio. They're all they all sort of think the same way, pretty much. Or they don't know what a horrible racist he is, and so they think he's a nice guy.
I think the important.
Eric in the comments. Eric in the comments says, I text and drink a Mickey when driving to work. Well, that's all right.
That sounds about right.
Might be acceptable in your culture or something. Roll Ontario.
It's not beer.
Listen, I think
beer for breakfast.
I think Lee's just trying to make the point that if you're gonna have sex with a cousin, a sister, or any of your loved ones, wear a condom. That's probably what you should just do.
You don't want to take a condom and have a kid with 3 heads.
Smoke
Can you imagine giving birth to a kid with 3 heads?
Well, I mean, the only good thing about flipper children
fucking rip her
is
vagina to pieces.
I can't imagine giving birth.
Can't imagine giving birth. Yeah, right.
Jesus Christ.
It's all part of having penis. Speaking of which, well, not speaking of which, but look how fucking lacing on that.
That totally looks like a penis.
Well,
Nick's penis is big enough to give birth. I'm just throwing that out there.
This is only live once. YOLO, motherfucker.
YOLO.
YOLO, bitch.
Yeah.
Smoke cigars, darts, and doobies at the same time. Eric, you drunk, boy.
Yeah.
Are you drunk? You drunk. I'm driving.
Oh, shit. Nick's been drinking the Rushford 10s again.
What? Eric's full-time job is just getting drunk. I think that's just what he does.
That would be an amazing job. That's pretty much Yui's job, too.
And Gee and fucking Radar and
hey, where the fuck is Gee nowadays? Lee,
Yeah, but
Lee, you got your camera on when
He's getting vag. That's what he's.
But
he's gone off Radar.
Gee. Yeah, isn't that the girl that Radar was saying Gee has never has a chance of getting kind of thing?
I think so, actually.
Yeah.
I'm honestly pretty sure that it's just Radar dressed up and Gee's just Gee kind of knows, but he's just going with it.
Well, I'll say if that's the case, Radar he cleans up pretty well.
Oh, he cleans up real well.
He slims up in a hurry.
And you know what? Never underestimate the power of tucking.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I'll say if he's watching Cheers to Travis McGee, he gave us all a really great laugh this week.
Oh,
Cheers, Travis.
Well, I wish I know who he was. Do you think?
Cheers, Travis.
I think Travis McGee is Ewart, if I'm being honest. What
did Travis McGee do this week?
We all know.
Did you not see Did not someone share the video with him that he made of that fucking Friday Fandango shit?
No, I did not see this.
Oh, we got post.
Was it like a Wiseman's committee kind of thing or something?
Yes.
Sort of, yes.
It was definitely Wiseman.
Darts, cigars, goobies in one hand, 750 ml bottles in the other. Earth says Earth.
It was fucking that remix thing was fucking. That was just like, wow.
Ronnie is here. Ronnie is here.
That is just.
I need to go sub to
Travis. Jay was fucking shit faced, I think, before that thing even started.
I don't know, but it was good.
It was epic. You know what Roger was saying, he's doing some new segment on this channel, which hopefully he joins us, we can find out what's going on. But you know what, since everyone here has a channel except for Greg,
I do have a channel.
Anybody doing anything different with their channels? We'll just start down the line. See what
I do have a channel. I'll be posting more. Chad, Chad, by the way, I'll post the video if you want to watch it.
Okay, I'll watch it as soon as I
Chad,
get
anything going on with your channel?
My channel is going to have a lot more family stuff. There's going to be a lot more beer coming up. Hot sauce started again. Me and Alicia actually reviewed 12 hot sauces one night back to back.
Nice.
I do have a lot more videos coming up of all the woodwork I'm doing now too, and pipe work, so stuff like that.
Pipe work.
There you go, Craig. What's going on with your channel? Anything different?
He's into the mail outlets industry.
I want to know who has the worst poops after the hot sauce.
I did.
Not surprising there.
What about you, Craig? What's going on with your channel? Anything going on?
I've got a
Anything
few
different
kind of
besides doing all your reviews, because
yeah,
you're
just
dumping a bunch of reviews daily. Which is awesome. But anything else coming up?
I'm doing like one review a week of just like macro series beers. Pretty shitty, but I'm doing them. I'm releasing them on like a Saturday evening.
First, right?
Yeah, and I've got Guinness original down there. I done that the other day. That's coming up on Saturday.
Oh, nice. Good.
So it's the 2X.
Well, you know what? Because the reason I'm asking is because Roger, when he brought up the whole thing about another segment coming onto his channel. Okay, beer tubing is beer tubing. Lee, he's retired from doing beer tubing, which is fine, and he's gone off and done other shit just to keep his channel going, which is great. I mean, and you know what? Doing beer, just in my own case, in particular, when I'm doing all my Moo Quickies, I was doing vlogs weekly, which was great and everything like that. But now that I'm not doing daily fucking Moo Quickies or whatever, but it's I don't want to say it's getting stale, but it's kind of getting like monotonous. You know what I mean? It's starting to get a little bit too repetitive with the way I want to do it. But
that's why I want to do something different.
You know what I did?
Besides, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Nick.
Well, I was just gonna say what I did is just change up your location.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like do some hot tub reviews.
Review something from the hot tub.
I tried to do that. That's not, and well, there's other things.
Only one, just one.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and the other thing that Chris makes the point is that monogamy just doesn't work.
There you go.
I should get a Seal video going in her hot tub.
There you go.
One and done.
They must be destroyed on site shit, and he's doing his whiskey. Anything else coming up on your channel, Lee?
Well, I'm gonna have hot dogs and robots and lasers and Bigfoots and spaceships.
Rob the robot.
Doing a fucking sci-fi channel. Woo!
Hot dogs are irrelevant.
No, I'm just doing all the same shit.
Same old shit.
It seems to be working. I've actually picked up viewers somehow in the last couple months. I'm above 3,000 subs now, which is weird.
Good for you, bud.
Wow, that's cool.
I think I'm going to get to 100,000. That's my goal.
Don't stop
I mean, guys,
nobody stop them.
I'm gonna get to 100,000 guys. I'm gonna get that YouTube play button plaque or whatever, the silver one or whatever the fuck it is. I'm gonna get 100,000 subs, guys. I'm gonna do it, even if it takes me 10 years.
It's because you had Greg on your podcast a few times. That's why.
Are you gonna
bumped you over?
Are you gonna start talking about Slipknot or something, or I don't know?
I'm going to talk about the greatest metal band ever, Biohazard.
That's fucking hilarious.
If you're not doing live,
it's Teenage Fan Club, sir.
What about you, Nick? You can change it up. You're going to actually upload some more videos, or are you going to?
I'm thinking of doing it. I'm thinking of recording a couple more reviews.
Good.
That's pretty much first of all, I'd like to upload all the video content that I recorded last year. It's the Big Axe Beer Fest. I've got like 10 reviews that I recorded then. They're all
you got any with me?
They're all edited. No, they're all edited in the old review style before I got Sony Vegas, so they're all ready to upload. I just need to find a week where I'm going to upload them all at once, kind of thing. And nobody's going to watch them, and we'll get them out of the way. No, I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll do it soon, though.
So you're gonna chat us with fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna chat everybody with a bunch of reviews.
Yeah, chat.
I'll do 10 reviews over the next couple of days. I'll do like 2 a day, and then 1 a day, and 2.
I've been remembering to set mine up lately, so
it was my turn, Chad. I'm just still talking.
Wow.
Okay, Chad, what were you going to say?
Fuck you.
Wow.
I said that because you guys are saying chat us, I fucking set them up to just upload on their own now.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
It has been 2 a day for the last
the problem with that is I number mine, so I got to make sure they're staying in order. So if I want to upload something I recorded like say if I did a review tonight and I want to upload that, I've already got like 4 reviews set to upload over the course of the week. Then I got to go back and I got to renumber the fuckers because they don't upload in that numerical order. Like,
just upload them and then re-edit them after.
So Chad, basically, Nick's saying he's better than.
If that requires effort.
That's why I don't number them, because that requires too much effort.
Exactly. Ashley Sexton is going crazy with his fucking channel, and Amy's doing a great job editing. I noticed that.
Yeah,
thanks. What else is going on with your fucking channel, Ash?
Not a whole lot. I mean, I'm just got a few different series going just to sort of keep it a little different. I should be uploading my first actual craft beer review shortly.
Oh,
I'm gonna throw those in just every so often, just to fill the spots up, because I mean, homebrewing takes time, and you know, if I want to have like content coming out, I gotta have to fill it.
You gotta fill those empty Sexton holes.
You gotta fill those empty holes with something.
Well,
there you go. There you go. Not
we're not talking about cock chopping, right?
We are not talking about cock.
Not until the fest this year, and then
you're not talking about pipes, are you?
I am not talking.
then actually sharpening his ginsus.
No, that's Chad. That's Chad. He's laying the pipe.
Okay, sorry.
I am laying
pipe. I didn't call a plumber.
Don't cross the pipes. Yeah.
Cleaning the pipes.
So yeah, aside from a few craft beer reviews, just gonna keep on doing a few homebrew videos. Hopefully, do a video of actually doing homebrewing. So
yes, I want to see a how-to, because if I want to fucking start homebrewing, I want.
When are we doing our next homebrew?
I don't know, man. It's a really good question.
Well, I gotta say, there's more interest in homebrew videos on YouTube than there is of beer reviews. I think like you get more viewership because it could be something to do with maybe it's a bit rarer of a thing where beers reviews can be specific because people are only going to watch videos of beers they're either interested in or have had or are drinking now, kind of thing. Yeah. Whereas homebrew, somebody wants to learn about homebrew, they want to watch your shit. There's going to be more people watching your homebrew stuff, so I think it's a smart thing to do.
There's
a blend of everything.
There's a whole thing about the difference between a beer review and how-to video will win every time. Because that's what everyone wants to see, right?
Like anytime I do a camera stuff or some other video, I get a shit ton more views.
Yeah.
Well, it's a different category altogether. I gotta say, why the hell is there not an Ashley Sexton, Albino Rhino, maybe Chris Lezak, and maybe Titsbong 420? Why is there not just like a thing of you guys at one of your houses drinking like 10 of Chad's beers? Because I've seen Chad's beer collection. He's got 1 million of them. Chris, you can drive. You have a nice car. You can drive there. You can pass out at one of their houses. And the next morning you drive back. Or you get your lady to pick you up one way or the other.
Would you want to park a nice car in Welland, though?
Oh, fair enough. Maybe get your lady to drop you off and pick you up in like 6 hours. But like, you guys should literally just sit in Chad's basement and drink like 20 beers in a row.
The first time we went to demolish Ashley's shower when we were taking the tiles down, we did like 4 or 5 videos.
No, we didn't. We did 2.
Oh,
let me count them. They're here on this phone.
Calling Chad out on his lies.
Well, no,
are you wearing pants?
We did two beer reviews.
Who's wearing pants here?
Let me find Ashley.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Wait, was it 2 or 3?
I'll talk about what's going on off the 10th.
If you what is going on off the 10th?
I'll tell you what's going on off the 10th. I'm slowing right down on the Moo Quickies. I'm gonna change it up to Moo Quickie Mondays. I think I want to fucking do some
hot tub quickies.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what's going on with that. But I mean, Moo Quickies on Mondays is pretty much what we're gonna do. Probably after I get back from the Dominican, which I'm leaving in April. I can't wait to go.
Oh, fantastic.
After that, we're probably gonna change it up. I want to add some more shit to my channel because there's a whole bunch of stuff that you could do off the 10th. Vaguely, sure, why not? I think I'm gonna stick with the whole, food and drink area. So laugh if you want. There may be some ASMR jumping onto my channel.
Oh yeah.
I'm not talking during it. I will fucking do some bartending ASMR on it. And I might even jump into some wine, and I'm gonna introduce food for dudes. Food for dudes, guys.
What I really want to see is some vegetarian cooking.
Yeah, I just want to butt in to say 4.
Did we drink 4 beers?
We did.
I probably shouldn't have drank 4 beers and then drive you around. That wasn't lies.
You probably shouldn't have admitted to that online either.
Nothing.
I didn't hit anything.
He walked
Chris,
home.
Sorry.
My
Chris,
apologies, Chad.
I like your new setup as well. With
Down there, on the
is
bar.
that a bar? Is that a bar?
Downstairs.
Or...
Yep.
Oh, right, okay, that's really cool.
Downstairs is old 70s style, fucking, or early 80s style with all the mirrors on it and stuff like that. It's actually quite nice down there. And now that I found a nice area where I don't get so much reflection with the cameras and the lights and all that shit, it's a good spot. Yeah. But yeah, so food for dudes is coming up soon. So that's
dudes.
Just simple shit that single guys can fucking make and do some recipes and shit like that. That's pretty.
You're gonna get a lot of people moan about that. You know that, didn't you?
It's about.
Can
it's
you throw in
more,
some
more how to, right? So
can you throw in some mental health advice while you do that? Like
no
stuff about depression and anxiety and I want to see you also interview some heavy metal guitarists at the same time. I want real variety.
I thought for a second you were bitching me out, and then you brought in the heavy metal.
No, I'm talking about Chris Peters.
Yeah,
it's a fucking clown.
Well, listen, according to Dr. Peters, depression and mental health in general is not a real thing. You just have to get over it.
Although he's obviously suffering from it, like live on camera.
Also, after 3 months, you are a dating relationship expert and should be giving advice.
Yeah, except for when the bitch cheats on you behind your back and now you're bitching her out live on camera. Oh, you take that video down because it made you look really bad.
He's a dumbass. But anyway, Lee, you just reminded me of the other segment that I wanted to do, which was actually do reaction videos of other beer tubers' videos.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You can do that to all of my videos. I'll give you permission.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not that you were asking for it. I'm sure you were just going to go ahead and do it anyway.
I'm going to do it anyway. Fucking like I care.
Didn't somebody make a reaction video? Didn't somebody make a reaction video to my beer burglar video?
I'm going to do
great. You can do
reaction videos of people that I don't follow anymore because they're a bunch of turds.
Right.
In the morning.
Is that me?
No,
Greg, you have no.
No, it's not. He's not going to see you in the morning. Sorry. The timing then was pretty funny.
Timing is everything.
Chris, are you going to ask me what I'm doing with my channel?
We already know you have nothing going on with your channel.
I'm going to post more videos.
What do you do with your channel, Greg? That's fair enough.
I'm going to post more videos on my channel. I'm going to do more stuff. I'm going to find more ways to blame Joe for stuff and do more stupid videos because you guys know I don't take any of this shit seriously. But I'm going to try and entertain. And if you want to post reaction videos to my stuff, you want to call me out on my stupid shit, by all means, it'll be fun. And all my videos will be filmed and soon to be edited by Agnes, since that's her new thing. So you can at least compliment her on her camera work, even if the subject of it is not so great.
Perfect. God, what can that subject be? Jesus.
I have a feeling that Agnes can put some lipstick on that pig.
I was going to say, Chris, you could do some reactions to Joe's uniform when he does his reviews.
Right?
Interesting.
I've got some ideas, and
sorry,
Jordan
Joe.
will be one of my subjects.
Oh God!
Oh dear fucking God!
The boss.
That was people you hate. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, I got you. Oh well. Well, there's lots of material out there.
Oh, there's tons of material. There's fucking. What's in the fridge, guys? I'll be like a fucking gun. You got a fucking infinity fridge? Fuck's sake.
Jesus.
It'd be pretty fun. Just try to change it up, you know what I mean? Like fucking don't get me wrong, I love drinking all the beers. Fucking Lee stopped doing the beer reviews online because you know what? It's just drinking beer. I mean,
well, here's the thing, and here's the thing. You do the channel because it's fun, it's your hobby, and you're entertaining yourself. As much as you're making content where you're kind of thinking, yeah, maybe this is something other people might want to watch. The primary goal is to do it to entertain yourself and occupy your time and have some fun. And so that's why I stopped doing the beer reviews, because it wasn't fun anymore. So
it's just, for me, it's like a video. Yeah, for me, it's like a video diary. I'll just start sharing it, and that was it. If anyone wants to watch it, great. If they don't, great.
Well, I mean, I understand what Lee's coming from too. Like that's why I stopped editing, because the editing made it not fun anymore.
And that's the thing. I enjoy the editing part, but I don't want to and I enjoy it, but it takes so much fucking time. I'll do
that's the thing, right? It's not that I don't enjoy it.
Almost 4 hours to do a video. If like obviously I'm taking breaks here and there, but it takes a while.
With Vegas, all I have to do is just open the last file and just replace the files from with the previous episode, change the text, and then reprocess the file. It only takes maybe 20 minutes to process a new episode. The way I do it, anyway.
Even that's too much for me now, man. I just don't care anymore.
I don't like doing that much for one review. The main thing is I got to start. I'm starting to pick and choose what I want for a review rather than maybe uploading once or rather than doing everything because you can't fucking do everything.
The beauty of about 99% of my videos being shot on a standard definition camera or worse was that the editing didn't take any time at all.
Oh my god! It wasn't really that hard.
I do a cold intro. I bring up my intro video. And fucking
I don't do that. I just fry it up. All I do is render it, put it into HD. And
if you have a system, then you have a pre-intro. Then you have.
I'm getting faster every time I do it.
Then you can create a template and just replace each component with what you want to use.
And don't forget, I'm actually filming it and recording it on my cell phone. So now I got to sync 2 audio files together.
See, I always use a camera of some sort. So, yeah. But I will say my experiment over the weekend of using 4K was a fucking disaster. Like it was okay for editing purposes, but uploading a 5 gigabyte file to YouTube was just
we see how hideous you are in real life.
No, I didn't even have myself on the camera. I just had the beer on.
Jesus, we probably saw your hand on camera. We probably saw the calluses. On
everybody got to see a 4K shitty pour from me this weekend.
There you go.
It wasn't a shitty pour. It was a Guinness pour. It's exactly what it probably should have been.
No, it wasn't the Guinness video. It was the O'Hara's Leanne Folan.
That one.
That one overfilled the glass and got all over the table.
Oh, no, that's even better. No, that looked good. I like that.
Yeah. I want to play with my endoscopic cameras more. I have a new 360 camera.
Yeah. New albino rhino sextant.
Yeah, it's the albino rhino bathroom.
Hey, check the comments there, Nick. What's going on here?
Albino rhino bathroom review with the endoscopic camera.
I actually have done some new bathroom reviews at some interesting places.
I was going to do a quick review while everybody was talking because the only times I actually drink are with you guys. So listen to the comments here. Eric Gilbert says, forgot the 750 of a 13% Imperial Stout who was also included in the morning commute. What the fuck? Ronald Brian Rhino. So remember to be at the Albino Rhino Beer Festival and see me marry the lady after I was in high school. I was after in high school. I hope. Yeah, on one side of the coin, I'm happy. I don't know if I'm akin to the whole idea of being surprised with it or no one, but at the same time, I'm gonna be glad to be there, dude. I might even be your photographer.
It'll be a great time to pull your dick out, no doubt.
By default. There you go.
Yeah, I'll be the only one there with a camera. Well, I won't be the only one there with a camera, but one of the decent one. Eric Gilbert says, how ginger of you. I don't know what that was for. Jamie says, all-star cast right here, except for Ash. She's the Chet of the panel.
No, what?
Kidding, wow. Of course, Greg is the Chet of the panel. No, that's more accurate, actually.
Oh, Jesus.
I would say that Greg is the Greg of the channel, and that's a nasty in his own way.
Yeah, I would say I'm not the Chet of the
Listen, if either one of these guys were actually cats flying on a fucking flying carpet, they would at least know where they're going.
Yes.
I would say it's probably Redbeard because you know Red Mustang.
Okay, Earth says physics brewing. I don't know what that was a comment for.
That's probably about
being
my channel.
Basically, physics home brewing. How to physics anything. Eric Gilbert says a nice car in Welland is a 99 Sunfire GT with a 5-speed and a dual fart.
Ooh. That's actually
that sounds accurate. Actually,
I'm not gonna say it's a nice car.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's not necessarily a nice car, but we do see a lot of those at Tobico too. So,
well, my next door neighbor has a 1970s work truck that's fucking John Deere green. So,
par for the course in Welland.
Yep.
Oh,
also, Jason was here today because we were checking out if we could open up the attic without a permit because we are like that. So Jason is the owner of Brimstone, but he's also an architect, and he's up there. And I'm like, all these houses are cookie cutters, and like the 3 houses next to me all have lofts, so we should be able to do it. And then we were discussing it outside, and he's like, how does this guy get into his? Because his is the exact same as yours. And I'm like, and there's a ladder that's like leaning up against the back of his house that goes to the window in his loft that has been there since the day we first looked at this house back in fucking August. And I'm pretty sure he gets into his loft through that ladder.
Neat. Sorry, I'm reading something else off to the side. I was thinking your story was cool, but it's still cool, but I wasn't listening.
Whoa! What a dick!
I'm sorry.
What a
You know
You're gonna
what?
be a dismissive dick. Don't openly tell anyone about it. Just like, yeah, that's cool.
I was
Okay,
reading
yeah,
reading off camera. What beer am I going to review? I'm going to do either more, better, or urban.
No one cares.
Zero.
No one's gonna see the video.
Fine, fuck you. I will just pick on my own, and then
I'll look forward to
Classy,
next
Nick.
year.
Just tell people to fuck you.
Man,
No.
fuck you, Greg.
listen, meet me, Nick.
Fuck me, Greg.
Me.
Yeah,
You
come on, Nick.
cocksucker.
Meet me. Meet me at the Albino
Yeah,
Rhino
yeah.
Beer
Meet me at the
Fest.
Albino Rhino Beer Fest, there, Lee.
So I'm going to. I have 3 vlogs that I put together from all the video that was on my old cell phone from like fucking last July, August, and September. And the 3rd vlog that's going to go up is all the random toilets I found in basements as we were looking at houses.
Nice.
Nice.
Like just random toilets. There was no reason for them to be there. There's one missing though. There was one missing. There was a house on Welland Avenue in St. Catharines, and we went in the basement, and the basement was so fucking wet that I'm pretty sure an otter swam by me, and there was just a toilet in the middle of the fucking in the middle of the fucking basement. Straight center.
Chad, I got a question. How many poops did you leave in those toilets during your
I
visits?
should have left some.
What?
Poop
What is the cultural thing behind Ontario being full of houses that have toilets in the basement in weird places?
Yeah, in the middle of the fucking living room. Or
You know, when me
basement
and my
room.
ex-wife bought our house, we were looking at houses, and there was one house in Niagara Falls that had a toilet in the basement, and again, it was just in the middle of nowhere, but it had like wooden steps made up to go up to it, so that they didn't have to drill into the floor. And it was a fucking throne, like where I'm sitting. Seeing me sitting here, probably about chest level was where the toilet was. It was a good 3-4 feet off the ground.
What the fuck?
Yeah. In the middle of a bedroom. They built a bedroom in the basement, and this was just in the middle of the bedroom.
My God. Well, I mean, you know, you can give hillbillies plumbing, but
Yeah.
I still wish I did a video in that one house, though, and the one that was just soaking wet. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I saw an otter go by. But we did do one. We looked at one where the guy was in a divorce just like me, and he didn't want the house to sell, so he just wouldn't show up. But we waited for like 45 minutes for the guy. We're like, fuck this shit. We're looking at this house because it's in our price range. And he showed up, and we go in there, and he has a toilet in the basement too. And you could see the toilet from the staircase. Like you were coming down, you could see the toilet, but you had to do a maze to get to it.
Well, that's kind of fun.
Wow. Yeah, no, I don't want any. I don't want to have to solve puzzles to take a shit.
Especially when you're drunk, you gotta like discover your way out of a freaking one of those puzzle rooms just to be like, oh, okay, finally I get to save the princess and take a dump on her chest.
It's bad enough when you're in a bar. It's like you've wrecked. It's like, where the fuck am I on the toilet?
Oh, I was telling Alicia about this. I'm like, all these houses just have fucking fucked up toilets. She's like, no, they don't. So I'm recording a video one day while me and Rick are at a house, and I'm like, oh look, you're just in a basement. You're just in a basement walking around. Oh look, a door. Open the door. Oh look, a toilet. And it was just like this fucking like 10 by 10 room with one toilet in it at the very back of it. And as I'm walking into this room to show the toilet, I fucking walk into a water pipe.
Nice.
I'm not tall, so the fact that I could headbutt a water pipe means that pipe was pretty low.
No, you're like fucking shorter than Nick.
No, I'm not shorter than Nick. Nobody.
Well, maybe not.
Other than Dawn.
Sparkly poo.
Sorry, I meant lying down.
Flying monkeys, is it?
It is.
Sparkle. I want to have
hazy
one of those,
beer,
but I'm already a little shit faced. So
Craig brought out a hazy beer. I want to bring a hazy beer on now.
Well,
Chris, should I have one of those?
that's bright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're encouraging
That
me
is
now.
very bright.
Bright orange. Wow.
I haven't seen that around much. Chris, did you pick that up recently, or?
What one was it? Sorry, I didn't see it.
It's been kicking around for the last 2 months or so.
It's been sold out.
Where did I find this one? I found this one at Portage Road.
What is it? What beer?
Oh no, that's a Flying
Sparkle
Monkey
Puff.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Which is the.
It's a very gay name, but it's a very strong beer.
All the haze from Flying Monkeys, right? All the craze.
It brings a tear to my eye, though, that, like, 2 years ago, Chris would have been like, that has too much burn, drain for. And now Chris is just like, he's just all in there.
It changes.
He's getting right up in their guts.
Give me all 11.8% of it.
Your tolerance becomes more, and then it's like
10.2%, 11.8. You're funny. Close.
Is that Licking Hole Creek then? What's Licking
Hole Creek was? Yeah,
it's similar ABV to Licking Hole Creek.
Well, this one's 10.2. Licking Hole is 11.7.
Oh yeah, 11. Yeah, Licking Hole's got. I should have a Licking Hole.
I don't know.
Wow!
Oh my God! It's the king.
Oh, Rod is here.
The other king.
Oh, Canada. Okay, listen, Rod. You meet me, cocksucker.
I like to think Rod is like the American Joe.
I did, Rod.
On the other side of Lake Erie.
Joe's fucking Canadian. Let's just all admit it. Just
Not
like you,
great.
it's American.
Greg said American Joe, and for some reason, Hacksaw Jim Dugan popped into my head.
I would say more like Dusty Road, baby.
American Dream.
Dusty Joe wearing his uniform, baby.
A little bit of a lisp.
Baby.
Yo, Roger, what are you drinking there, baby?
I'm drinking a little bit other half from Average Joe or Jim Dugan.
Nice.
Yeah, I just sent down. Yeah, so
I must
sorry.
wait for other half to open up. Fuck.
It's awful, I bet. I'm sure.
Chris and Ashley over on the side. And good day, Rod. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? Good day, mate.
Okay, now.
I know. I thought we throwing good days around Craig. I don't know what was happening there. From a land down under. What are you guys all drinking tonight?
Various liquids.
I've got
Some of them are not.
well.
Some of them are not semen.
Well, there you go. But you won't get your vitamins.
Well, you gotta get all your vitamin B.
All right, I'm gonna come back.
I'm drinking Sparkle Puff from Flying Monkeys. That's what I'm drinking. Triple IPA.
Yeah.
We actually get Flying Monkeys down here now. I just realized.
It'll look like this, Rod.
Holy fuck!
Ooh.
Those look you shoved a lemon into your glass.
I was gonna say that looks more hazy than the one I have. What did you
Yeah,
do to your? What did you
This is
do,
super
Chris
fucking
Lezak?
fresh too. Like,
Did you
Right.
physics that shit?
no, I did not.
Physics.
Is he still physics and
should've.
shit?
I
He's
should've
still
fixed
physics and shit. And Joe always asks, "Well, that physics, guys. Well, that physics. Hey, I'm not gonna wear a uniform, but I pretend to be an authority on beer, guys. Hey."
Will it blend?
We're gonna get a beer.
Will it
Back in a
blend?
sec.
Make it into a
I'll be right
slushy.
back. I gotta switch off of Google because it doesn't like YouTube
It'll
for
be a
some reason.
fucking 450.
Same
North
company,
Brew.
but
Yeah,
figure
same
that out.
company. What the fuck?
Yeah, my thing keeps locking up. I'll be right back.
If I put this into a slushy, it's a 450 beer.
Yeah. Man, I should have one of those Sparkle Puffs, but I've already had 4 Canucks and one of those beers we reviewed earlier. I don't remember what they are. The vanilla
You can have a Sparkle Puff. Just take your time with it, pal.
That's my tile right there. Bang.
Chad, those are your. That looks like your important paperwork.
Right.
We have 2 rods now. I love it.
Yeah,
We
that
have
is some
2
weird
rods.
ass shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my
Google
wife
doesn't
likes
work
2
with-
rods too.
Never too many rods.
No, you're also.
Oh,
not there.
there's always room for 3, and then she's airtight. I just got yelled at from the other room.
I heard, hey. That was awesome.
This is like, stop fucking patronizing my future clients.
Don't worry, Rod is a person and not an object.
Yeah, don't objectify him.
Yeah.
What's she doing now?
She's in her computer, like she's in her room, likely working on her new business.
What's her new business?
Well, she's actually got two businesses she's starting simultaneously, which I kind of think is a little bit much, but hey, good for her. One is she's starting a photography business where she's doing headshots for people that are, I guess in businesses or whatever.
Not porn.
That's why she's so interested in cameras lately. But that's really the lesser business. The more business she's starting right now is that she's starting a coaching business where she has a lot of experience in HR, and she's starting a business where she's going to be coaching students who are new in the world of, I don't know, work or finance, whatever. And she's going to be helping them with stuff like career advice.
Oh, so she's Chris Peters.
Interview advice, resume stuff, all that good shit that like people often don't know how to do.
So actually, Chris Peters except actually doing the job.
No,
Chris Peters, but doing it right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, she won't be giving relationship advice because she obviously has no clue how to have a relationship. She's with me, so.
Actually, even Alicia asked me how you're married.
Oh, ow.
How did that happen?
Agnes has been to all kinds of business meetings and introduced her to her husband, who Greg never showed up. It was some other dude. This is my husband.
I figured it was just shotgun wedding. I mean, the father of the bride painted the shotgun white and made it official.
That's right. There we go.
That's too funny.
You'd be surprised how much ladies like
What's
me.
that?
I'm surprised how much ladies like me.
That is Box Cutter India Pale Ale from Bad Apple Brewing here in Nova Scotia. Very good. Very, very good. No,
is that going to be in my beer mail?
It will be, yes. It's going to be in all those beer mails I'm sending out. So it's true. There's two Bad Apple. There's a Bad Apple Brewing in Ontario, I believe, as well. So they have to actually change the name of their beer whenever then their beers go up there.
What's going on in the comments here since Nick's not here? Fucking reading anything.
I am opening up a hef. Paul Adler.
Nick never reads anything.
No.
So I'll read here. What's going on? After Earth says Physics Brewing, next car in Welland is a 99 Sunfire GT with a 5-speed and dual.
Oh my God, Ethan's here.
Yep.
Ethan Flair.
Eric Gilbert. Yeah, Sabres lose. Okay. Jackson Brewing, that's awesome. Eric Brett said, that's no flying monkey. Hey, sons. Eric Gilbert then says, crushing some Becks. Good for you. All right. And Ethan's in the chat saying, what's up, buttholes? What's up, Ethan?
Wow. That's hostile, Ethan.
What's up, buttholes?
Yeah, very, very hostile.
I'll fucking stick Lee on you.
Yeah, listen, cocksucker, meet me.
Meet me at the bridge.
Catch me outside.
Catch me
outside. Oh man, if he had said that, I would have fucking flipped. I'd be like, I can't watch YouTube anymore. It's over. It's done.
I've seen everything now on the internet. I finished it. Achievement achieved.
Ethan's penis should be up if Caroline's involved, but he's not enough of a man to take care of business. Enough said.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh wow. Hey, what's going on there?
Back. Jesus. No,
I love Greg's personal grudges. Like they're just so esoteric and weird. It's just
and they make no sense whatsoever.
They don't. It's like you and Paul always fucking. It's like it takes 2 minutes before you and Paul start digging the knives in each other. And even every time you see Ethan, it's like, hey, you fucked Caroline yet? You fucked her yet? You fucking cuck.
No, I was gonna say not another fallout. Jesus Christ.
And the funny thing is, I got nothing against Ethan. I got nothing against Paul. We just like to go at it. Like,
it is something, yeah.
You know what? That's because Greg likes the fucking little bit of the conflict in his life.
It's true. It's true. I do.
Just getting.
My wife will tell you I'm a shit disturber.
He gets
fucking
tired.
The server.
Yeah, he just gets tired up there in his fucking ivory tower up there in his fucking condo or whatever, looking at the Etobicoke drift going on down below him, and all the plebs and their stupidity. He's just like, ugh, I need entertainment. I need bread and circuses.
I need to start talking about everyone else's sex
Love
life,
you.
except for mine.
See Greg yell off his porch. You guys don't live in Tokyo. Cut that shit out. No drifting go around here.
I think Greg would probably just yell off the fucking balcony at this point. Oh, Sapporo.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it, damn it.
Yeah, in the summertime when he's out on the balcony doing the fucking beer analysis, he'd be like, "Oh, there goes a car." Sapporo.
Oh, it's a Subaru.
Because that's the way Greg rolls. On 4 weeks.
That's the way Greg does it.
on this one, the 5%.
Oh, yeah.
version. 5%. Right.
Lucky
I had that
number
the other
13.
night. Actually, I think I had that last Wednesday night.
Mm. Yeah, it's the first one I've had because there's 2 different versions. I've had this first time I've had this one, ABV only ABV wise.
Yeah.
According to Untapped, there's 2 different whatever. All that matters. It's the same fucking beer.
Craig, that's a goddamn big sweater you're wearing. We need
Well,
to fit you in a schmedium.
I am big, so
How,
Fit you in a schmedium.
how cold is it in the UK right now?
it's quite pleasant at the moment.
Yeah, we got up to 52 degrees Fahrenheit in U.S. terms. here in
Wow.
Ontario.
Speak Canadian, damn it.
Thanks for breaking it down for the American on the panel.
That's why I did it.
That's about 11 degrees.
I thought Greg was going to say something like 11 or 9 or something. Like, I had no idea.
It's 11. Well, 50 is 10, so.
Oh, hey, listen,
Yeah.
I went and drove around everywhere today, and I did not have my winter coat on. I was happy with that.
I never have a winter coat on.
You don't,
You don't know
you
that.
don't even own a coat.
Chad, we've seen how hairy you are. You don't need a winter coat.
Yeah, Chad's,
You
I
wear a skirt as well, so, you know.
Chad's a freak like me. Like, he still wears his fucking shorts in midwinter,
Yeah.
just like I do.
I used to walk my kids to school in sandals in the middle of the winter.
Yeah.
Not saying that's a smart thing to do, but I used to do it.
And I mean, people ask me, I was like, "Aren't you fucking cold?" And I'm like, "Obviously not. If I'm wearing fucking shorts, I'm not that cold. I run hot. What can I tell you? It's
He's coming in hot.
Just don't stop walking.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Gotta go.
Keep on moving.
Just keep those legs going. How's your knee doing? Lee? You
Rod,
okay?
we were all talking about our channels and stuff like that earlier.
What's going on? You were saying you're going to do some content.
What do you got going on tomorrow, buddy?
Tomorrow, live stream. Apparently, Joe's going to miss the show tomorrow. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting.
Wow.
We'll drink, we'll talk some beer, but then it's March Madness, so we'll talk some basketball probably too.
Have you made your bracket yet?
I actually didn't do one yet this year. I don't know if I'm going to do one or not. I might go online and do one.
I've never made a bracket. I don't know anything about college basketball, but
I don't have time to watch all the games now. It's like, I gotta go to
there's too
work.
much
What the
going
hell?
You know, March Madness actually looks pretty fucking exciting. There's a lot of fucking good talent right now in the NCAA
Yeah.
right now. It's awesome. And it's funny that you mentioned you're going live tomorrow night. Joe and I are going. We're doing Ashley Sexton's fucking stout tomorrow. We're doing that live at 8 o'clock before
Sexton's
Rod Gay's
stout.
live show.
Yeah, Joe's become quite the opening act.
Yeah.
I have that
We are
stout
doing
too that I'm doing either tomorrow or the next day. So
Nice.
it'll be nice to see what you guys think of it.
We're
I
we're
might
doing
be
it
going.
live.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I'll cut you off. Go.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
I'll just drink my
Right,
hazy beer.
yeah, I'm doing a live. Might be doing a live thing on Friday.
Good. So that's at
With
like
me,
2
me.
o'clock in the afternoon for me. Perfect.
Well, it's only 4 hours time difference until the end of the bump, so it's not too bad.
No,
Yeah. What time are you doing it, Craig?
Probably about 9 o'clock our time. So yeah, about 5 o'clock
Okay.
your side, I guess. or maybe 10. It depends on things. I'm not sat timing it. It's something like that. 9 or 10 o'clock. We're doing Fuller's Imperial Stout. Me and Jake.
Friday, me and Alicia will be at Ridgeway where we're getting married.
All right.
Congratulations, Chad.
Why did you just say that out loud? I thought it was a surprise.
No, it's not a surprise because they're getting married surprise in Ridgeway, and for real in Ridgeway. It's just 2 different dates. I'm assuming Chad's on headphones, so we're not spoiling anything.
No, you're not spoiling anything.
All right. You said that out loud.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that going to be a live feed? Is it or something? Or?
Actually, I am going to live feed it.
There you go.
So will I on my channel. If I'm there in time, I should.
What time are you getting there?
No, I'll be there probably about 11:05.
Then yeah, you'll be there on time.
You got time for the rice cam. You get to see the rice.
We have to. She's not here right now. She went upstairs to the washroom, so we have to wait for her mom to show up with her dress, and then we got to force her to go get changed after the Reverend tells her she's getting married.
Force.
Oh, interesting.
Please follow her in that one and just fucking and see her reaction on that one because I'm pretty
great reaction.
So it might not happen.
No, it's going to happen.
It's happen. If the Reverend has to hold her down, it'll happen.
No, like
welcome to the Albino Rhino Festival, Red Wedding.
We have quite a history with each other, so it'll happen one way or the other.
Right, okay.
Will the Reverend be there?
Actually, he says he is going to be there. Whether or not he really is, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see how reliable he
don't
is.
show up for shit. You know that.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sure you can expect Boychuk and the Honey Monster and all those other guys. That
No,
don't
Boychuk I can expect. Boychuk I can expect. Manchild, the Cantankerous Cook, and the Punter. The rest of them.
Well, Scott, Scott's going to be there anyway too. So
well, there.
Scott will be there to try and get free beer. Yes.
Well, I mean, why not?
I'm going to talk to Scott's wife at work, and I'll be like,
I mean, did
I just hear Chris Lezak's gonna fuck Scott's wife?
What?
Because if he is, good for you, Chris Lezak, because his wife is actually very nice.
I didn't hear that.
Well,
that just
is what it is.
Basically, what you're saying is she could do a lot better, and I agree.
She definitely married down. He married way
down.
up.
Yeah, Honey Monster. I don't believe he owns a wedding appropriate flannel shirt, so he definitely couldn't attend anyway.
There should be some WWE music themes.
Well, Paul said.
Rhino goes down to the chairman from this.
I was thinking more of the Imperial March there.
Paul has known them both, like the Cantankerous Cook, Paul, not Pennsylvania Paul.
Oh, Pennsylvania Paul.
The Cantankerous Cook has known them both, and he said this is the first time I didn't make the wrong choice. So
that is such a wow.
So he's basically saying this is the first time he did fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, we all know Chad fucked up. I think Chad knows he fucked up. By the way, my beer is not nearly as dark as Chris's.
That's because you don't have the right light on right now. That's
okay. Well,
let's
put
I got a whole bunch of light going on right now. Oh, there you go. Now we're going.
They still totally look like 2 different beers.
Yeah,
what the fuck is going on there?
They do look like 2 different beers.
Are these supposed to be? Are they the same beer?
Yeah, the same beer. Chris's looks like orange juice. Look, I'll hold mine.
It's totally
right
lighting.
Light.
Look, Chris lives in a studio. His light is always going to be.
Are we getting together tomorrow, Ashley?
No, I'm booked all day, man. I'm sorry.
You hurt me. You hurt me right
I know.
Ashley, Chad has so much beer to drink. Why aren't you going to Chad's house every fucking night?
You know why you hurt me, Ashley? Because I wanted to jackhammer something.
Whoa, Jesus!
Whoa!
Don't you have a lady for that, Chad?
Say that for the honeymoon, my friend.
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to be warm enough out tomorrow that I might finish that one piece of sidewalk I have to get rid of.
Oh wow, Chad's just getting real dirty now.
Well, Eric Gilbert in the comment. Eric Gilbert in the comments.
Come get it.
So since Nick's not here right now, Eric Gilbert says poured West Cork blended Irish whiskey nicely at 62%.
What a host! What a host!
Gilbert's always on those whiskeys.
He's got a host. He likes his everything.
I think all he does is drink.
I don't think there's a drink Eric Gilbert does not like.
he's actually a person I want to model myself after, because apparently he's always got a drink in his hand at every point in the day. Like, I used to do some serious day drinking at one point, but I haven't been able to in the longest while. And I envy him at this point.
Your Highness.
That's called the responsibilities, Lee.
No, it's not even responsibilities. It's just
Seth Rogen.
Don't want to, basically.
It's the man. It's the man, Lee. You gotta fight the man.
Yeah, I could, but
just get bored. Just get bored of it, though.
Yeah,
it's weeks at a time. Weeks at a time. Not drinking
already.
Yeah, but
day drinking.
I love day drinking. I love day drinking so much. I love waking up in the fucking morning. I love fucking Jay Terrio in the fuck out of my day and just like Dawn Busters, blah blah blah, whiskey. I'm not getting drunk, guys. I'm going to work. Totally not doing that.
Lego.
Oh, that was a comment on that stream the other day.
Yeah, I mean, they fucking shit talk Jay. Like those fucking assholes, they shit talk Jay even in this fucking chat.
What's your cereal? Whiskey? It was like,
yeah, no milk.
And he was like, milk. Quite funny.
But no, day drinking's great. Like you get yourself some like good cocktails done up, and fucking just sit out and enjoy your day, listen to music, and fucking day drink. Like those are the best.
I mean, with Jay, when he was in his fight with Dave, I think the biggest thing we said with Dave was there's a lot of reasons to hate Jay, but the reasons you're fighting him for are dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Dave's a stupid person, and I hope he's dead. Quite frankly,
quite frankly, of the people that we dislike on. I would say Jay is probably the most harmless. I mean, he's like a fungus. He's just kind of there.
He's the David Duke of fucking BeerTube, and just like the real David Duke, all the modern Nazis think he's a joke. So just leave it at that. Kind of.
It's funny. I actually have to agree with Greg on this one.
Yeah.
That Jay Terrio is actually the least of the actual problems on fucking BeerTube. Mm-hmm. He's one of the problems, but he's the least. And I think he's on the bottom rung, in my opinion, of the problems, because you've got other people that are way up that ladder that are fucking crazy, batshit crazy.
I'd say even like fucking Dar's beer reviews is a bigger problem if you're talking in the context of BeerTube.
Yeah.
Like just like a transparent fake asshole like Dar is much more of a problem for BeerTube. Because I mean, say what you want about Jay and his politics and how he doesn't like black people and stuff like that. He's honest about his beer reviews. I mean, he comes from that honestly. So.
Wow. How you doing, Rod?
Hey, I'm not saying nothing Rod doesn't know.
Welcome back, Nick.
Come on now.
Well, you know what?
A little longer than extra than I thought that if we're doing that video.
Yeah. The thing is, there's a lot of people
when the host leaves.
Especially with Greg in it, everything turns racist.
Hey, I did not say one fucking racist thing, so fuck you, Nick.
It's been going on ages, Nick. Don't worry.
Fuck you, you white bastard.
You know what? And with Jay, and even though Jay does review Budweiser 17 times a year, I mean, he's harmless.
Re-examining it for the fifth time.
Racist, but. Yeah, I mean, it's ad nauseum, but at the same time, it's like I don't ever doubt that he's giving his honest opinion. Like he is doing beer tubing. It's annoying the way he does beer tubing, but he's doing an honest fucking channel as far as that's
at the end of the day, if people are watching your 17 Budweiser videos, then hey, why not? Like,
hey, he's got an audience. He's got a big audience who just eats that shit up. So I mean, he's not doing anything wrong in that regard.
Like again, of all the people that have sort of come and gone through the BDU years, like I would have no problem if Jay Terrio decided he wanted to come back and we were to chat with him. I don't have any issues with the guy. I know he has some political things that he's against, but for the most part, he never brought them up on BeerTube. So I kind of
he was generally pretty cordial when he was on the chat, right? So
he's a very intelligent. He's a very intelligent guy. you know, for sure.
Just
don't
deeply mistaken about some things. That's about it.
Well,
I don't know everything about it, but
again,
when it comes to history and stuff, he just knows it straight. It's like, wow.
I suspect most of it comes from his upbringing more than
you know what, though? Again, I always go back to people have the right to their own opinion. I have a really good friend of mine, like one of my best friends.
Friends?
Yeah, one of my only friends, actually, Nick, who does not like homosexuals. He does not. However, here's the thing. If I was in a group of people and some of them were homosexuals, you wouldn't even know it because he treats them just like everyone else. It's just his own personal opinion. He doesn't like homosexuals, but he doesn't go out. He doesn't ever say anything against them in public. He doesn't treat them any differently. He just, in his own personal belief, doesn't like them. And you know what? To me, I'm like, that's totally fine. You're entitled to your opinion. You don't go out there try to say, hey, they should be banned. They shouldn't have rights. They shouldn't do anything. He doesn't treat them any differently. He doesn't, he doesn't try and oppress them or anything like that. It just, that's his own opinion. I'm like, you know what? If you're entitled to your opinion. If you don't like a certain group of people for whatever reason, you are entitled to that opinion. It's when you start to become an asshole about it and start to fucking like go out and like, burn crosses or, whatever the fuck you're doing.
Torches or some shit.
Yeah, that's when you become kind of a shitty human being. But at the end of the day, you're entitled to like or dislike whatever you like. And I feel like that's part of just
I don't know accountants. So I don't know accountants.
Exactly. We fucking hate accountants. And you know what? We will go out and burn abacuses all day long.
Listen, Craig, you've been trying to taunt me all night with this fucking shit, you fucking cocksucker.
Fucking accountant.
That's pretty funny. And I'm just doing a quick fucking view of Ron's fucking channel. All of his live stuff is getting less views than his actual beer reviews or his whiskey reviews or whatever. So people don't really care about his live stuff because of the. I'm gonna say it. I'll be out there right now and say it. Probably because of your cast and the way that you're fucking doing your shit. But
well, yeah,
it's because Joe
get more views
to
on my live stuff than I've probably got half as many people watching right now and more views on my shit right now than I get on my standard beer reviews.
You don't post reviews,
live shit that made more sense for my channel.
Well, I mean,
they're more regular. They're more regular, Nick.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, let's be honest. We are.
Hey, I just filmed the beer review.
Let's be honest. If you ever start getting money for this channel, Nick, you need to start paying us, dude, because we're bringing your channel up. We are so fucking entertaining.
Your royalties for the cut of the beer tube profits.
Exactly. Yeah.
The absolutely nothing beer tube profits that I make over having less than 1,000 subscribers.
Because we're just. Oh my god! My give us the money.
My beer is.
We had to. You know what? We could give you some of this money if this was on your channel, Lee.
No, listen. Just shut up and give us the money, Nick. Stop this bullshit. Because
I don't make
we are
fucking money off it.
We are the.
You want to cover the Bay of Fundy?
Meet me, motherfucker! You cocksucker! You fucking meet me, cocksucker!
You're the fucking Isle of Ho.
Listen, you've been taunting me all night, cocksucker.
Yeah, just taunt them all night. Like Nick, seriously, just if you just post weekly. Once a week and let everyone know that you're going to post once a week, people will keep watching it. Though. That's just
it's what I want, isn't
it? People want shit consistently. They want to know that you're going to post this day of the week. They're going to come back and watch it. Trust me, that's just the way it works.
Not my experience. I got over 3,000 subs. I'm highly successful, and I don't tell nobody.
Fucking high and mighty, most successful beer tuber here who doesn't even fucking post beer reviews anymore.
Exactly. I just ride off
riding on old fucking glory.
And I post whiskey reviews and I tell all the fucking beer people, "Fuck you! Watch my whiskey reviews in awe." And give me the clicks and the votes.
You're malted in Montreal?
I used to look up to you, man.
Exactly. I'm better than malted.
When you did beer reviews, I used to look up to you, man.
Now you can look way up to me because I'm up on this big pinnacle now.
Fucking that is still so high and mighty and self-important.
The thousands of dollars I make a month.
The king of whiskey tube.
The king of beer tube.
I'm the king of whiskey tube. I'm the king of beer tube. I make thousands of dollars every month. Fuck you. Fuck malted Montreal.
Still love
me.
I'm sick and tired of shit malted in Montreal.
Meet me, motherfucker, you spastic bitch. I don't know. I'm trying to talk where the fuck I'm going.
The mocking is epic.
Can anyone just deflate my bullshit right now, please? Like, just get me back to ground level. I took it a little too far.
What part?
Fucking everything.
That's too funny. Oh, good times on the beer tubes.
That's good beer.
This is fucking good beer.
Here's what I
Mocking
reviewed.
is
I
strong.
reviewed Trailways Urban Sombrero. Anybody ever had anything with Sabro hops?
Sabro hops.
Sabro hops.
I've never even heard of those.
That's a pour.
Never heard of it.
Literally tastes like, Joe would love this. They literally taste like coconut. This is like a pina colada IPA.
Are you talking about your balls, Nick?
It tastes like
Yeah,
coconut.
yeah, Greg. I'm totally talking my fucking nuts.
I would believe that.
You would
Coconut.
believe anything if it came to my penis.
What the? That just got.
Nick, we get Nick. We're all very impressed by your penis. We get it.
Okay, guys, I love you all. I got to go watch that Travis McGee video before going to bed.
Take care.
It's only
Chad.
14 minutes long. You're
For
good.
an hour and 20 minutes of sex, right?
Nice chatting. Take
No,
care.
I'm
Fucking hell.
Greg,
only
put some
half
pants
an
on.
hour. I'm too late
Sit
now.
down.
Oh,
Chad.
Jesus.
Well, you got a lot to go in, so go ahead.
Hey,
Have a
Chad.
good night, Chad. Thanks for
Good
coming.
night, Chad.
Good night, mate.
Good night.
God,
Well, at least he's being
down.
honest.
Sit down, Greg.
Damn, Greg. Yes, Greg. Just never do that again. Just don't do it.
Well, you didn't like the Greg.
I didn't like the shorts and the legs.
Oh.
It was just,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I gave you too much of a package view.
That's the same underwear he was
At least,
wearing when
at least he's wearing
recorded
pants.
that
It's
video.
more than he was wearing at the first point.
Yeah, when I first joined in, I was completely naked, but I did not show. I didn't show the from the waist down. You only saw like a little bit of my chest.
No, it brought back coconuts. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, bring back.
Broke back coconut. Just like, where's Joe these
Also,
days?
I can't quit
I don't know if
you.
anyone pointed out, but look at my
Can't quit
fucking
you.
beer. It's fucking changed color. What the hell is wrong with this beer?
What are you drinking,
This is-
Greg?
I'm having a sparkle puff, but it was not this color 20 minutes ago.
You know what? That's got to be something you got to send me as a sparkle puff.
I'll send you a sparkle puff, Nick.
All right.
Is that a sample or is it?
Listen,
Well,
no.
send me a sparkle puff. We'll do a BA 101 on it.
Oh, listen, Nick. I treat you real good. I treat you real good, Nick. I treat you good. So
I
good.
love you long time, American GI.
Oh, Nick, I give you sucky. Why not?
$5.
$5 GI. Sucky. I love you long time. Me so
Nick,
horny.
Nick, I'll hook you up for the next month or so. But you know what, Nick, you got to make a list.
I'll get the biggest kick out of just watching fucking.
Yeah, we
Roger
really
shaking his
got to
head.
talk about it. Let's stick with like 5 or 6 beers. And
Nick, I gave you
we've
so
already got
much
the
shit.
Tom Hardy.
I gave you so much stuff for the beer fest, and you'd be so horny for Chad's wedding. Oh, you make
Yeah,
you
we'll
make
do more
semen on the wedding gown.
before the beer festival, and then I can bring some shit home in my suitcase.
I'm just watching Rod here, basically shaking his head and laughing and going like, "Fucking white people."
He's on his phone, fucking dumping all a bunch of shit on Twitter and everything.
I gotta be honest, frankly, I'm a little tired of Rod's racism.
Dear God, Craig.
Fucking hell.
It's the first time we've seen Rod in like several months.
And this is
your racism.
Craig is probably like, I thought Americans are crazy, but the Canadians are just as bad.
This is why Rod won't show up on a show for another 6 months. He'll be
Like,
like, "Oh,
we're
Greg,
still
Greg's still
assholes.
here.
We just
Fuck
don't
this
have
shit."
guns.
Yeah.
So in the chat right now, Eric Gilbert is saying no day drinking lately. A couple beers and a drop of nectar a few times a week kills the stress. He also says other half should make a coconut only haze and release only in Rochester. Yeah, it's probably gonna happen.
I gotta say, they gotta check out.
Highly unlikely.
This is unique. They gotta check out Sabro hops.
We will. I actually tried looking it up, and Couldn't find anything.
Oh shoot!
Here, I'll find you. I'll find a link here. I had
Eric says you need rails first to stay on the rails.
Somebody just did a wrestling in a basketball game.
Someone did
Really?
what?
Wow.
This player got put down. It was almost like the rock bottom in this player.
What?
In the basketball game, this dude went flying.
Which game?
Cool.
I'm sure.
It's Arizona State and St. John's. I mean, he just jumped up for it, but the way he went down, you thought he came off the Hell in a Cell, laying on the floor.
That's tough though in basketball, man. Like they're big guys and they get up real high, man. And when they come down,
Well, that's why it's called the hardwood, actually.
yeah,
Not the softwood, it's the hardwood.
yeah, it's the hardwood.
make it sound like a porn movie.
Hey guys, want to be on the hardwood?
Hey boys, you want to go to hardwood?
Page and key grip to the
Who
hardwood.
doesn't want some Nick's hardwood?
You think key grip would be the bad job, but it's actually the fluffer.
Yep.
The first family has to maintain the erections on the start.
Hey, the fluffer is a beer by Coonan's Brewing.
You gotta have the key grip.
Seriously.
Became the fluffer. So, I picked wrong.
It's
I
their,
didn't
it's
know
their
you
light
said-
IPA.
I just shared a link with details on Sabro hops.
I imagine Nick would be a good fluffer because his beard would add some friction.
Fuck you, Greg.
Well, Nick, you know what? Play your cards right. Maybe you will.
Fluffle,
Are we
brother.
playing cards
Fluffle.
tonight? It's already 11:30 here.
Come on,
That's early.
Nick. What are you? A
It's
little
early.
tired?
That's early.
Yeah, it does
It's
say-
your fault for living in the wrong time zone.
The
Fuck you,
Sabro
Greg.
hops does say it includes a distinct tangerine, coconut, and tropical fruit.
Fruit
Okay.
cocktail.
The other half is teaming up with Genesee. I think Joe's going to try to get that beer.
Yeah, there's going to be queues for that. Weird.
All right.
They're going to be queuing up for Genesee.
Genesee.
Hey,
Genesee.
Tennessee.
See it on Instagram the other day. I'm like, that's a weird collab.
Yeah.
Chalk and cheese, isn't it?
All right, we got one game at least. All right, so
Oh my God, Nick.
password is the
We're
usual.
having a good time just talking.
Do you want to just talk? I'm fine with that.
I like just talking. I'm
All right.
good either way. I like just
Fuck
talking.
it. You
but
know,
I'm
you
okay
won't play
with-
cards tonight. We'll just talk. I get the feeling people aren't that interested in us playing cards anyway.
Well, I think the audience isn't as interested. We have a good time. I will say, Mr. Paul, who he doesn't like us playing cards because he likes to talk. But then again, Paul never shows up anyway, so kind of fuck
Paul's like
Paul
always
a little bit because. I will say, Paul, if you're listening, you and I need to talk because I want you to make at least 1 or 2 paintings for me for the Albino Rock Beer
his
Fest.
His
Because my-
paintings are amazing.
Yeah,
His paintings are amazing, and I want to put some. I have no art. My wife always gives me shit because my walls are completely bare in my room. So I would like to put some paintings in my room. I'd like Paul to make me some, but I want him to make me some that are kind of have a very dark, very Halloween theme. I like the forest theme, but I want it to be a very dark forest, very dark Halloweeny sort of forest.
Oh,
So
I'm sure he'll be.
You never want any of my photos for your wall.
Yeah, his paintings.
well, Nick, are you going to blow a photo up and frame it for me? We'll talk.
He's better.
Yeah,
He's better at painting than beer reviews, I'd say.
Nick, perhaps I can get a photograph me and my wife in
I heard you.
Carnal
Craig. Everybody else kind of brushed over, but I heard you there.
You photograph Agnes with your mouth wrapped around your.
Wow. Actually, Nick, yeah, I think you'd be good at photographing that.
I don't think so.
No,
Nick, you got the wide angle lens, don't you?
don't need that.
I have a macro lens.
Well, yeah, well, don't worry.
Yeah.
You won't need the wide angle lens for my penis because it's not nearly as big as yours. So
Oh god.
Wow.
Well, if you use the wide angle lens and you kind of angle it the right way, you can make the subject look bigger.
Look,
Oh,
if you're taking
good.
a picture, if you're taking a picture of a penis, don't cut it. Fuck that shit.
No cropping.
Nick, can you make it look like it's too big for her mouth?
With a wide angle lens, yes, it could.
So you
Oh,
would,
okay.
so you would,
If you
Greg
put the wide angle lens close to the penis and then have her mouth in the background, you could bring the foreground closer and then throw the background in the background.
If you bring the
Good,
foreskin
sir,
closer.
Yeah,
and then-
yeah, right.
Nick, you're hired.
There might be distortion, like where
Nick,
weird
Nick,
field
Nick,
curvature.
Nick, you're hired. You don't need to talk anymore. You're hired.
Rod.
Apparently, Greg's in the fantasy.
The problem
club.
with that job offer, I don't want to get within 50 feet of your penis, and that means a restraining order.
Well, does that mean you have a good zoom lens?
Game of skin.
Okay, within 50 feet of your penis when it's outside of your pants. How about that?
Right, moving on.
Nick, at some point you got to be comfortable because at some point my penis is gonna be outside my pants, and you got to be a certain distance away.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
You're going to the bathroom? Okay, I'm going to the opposite side of the fest.
I'm getting ready.
Lee segue.
What the hell did I just walk back into?
These guys are redbearding me. Like, Jesus. I was going to say, so Craig and Rod, if you ever want to meet these two fine gentlemen, you're more than invited down to the bottle share at my place.
Yeah, come on down.
Come on down. You make it down to the fest. They're rough.
When are you doing your bottle share?
When is it? June? I'll be there in June. Yeah.
It's May.
I know.
When's it in
What
May?
the fuck? Why
That's
do
why
we
I'm coming
have
in
Harry
too.
Potter glasses?
Hey, why are you wearing glasses for?
I'd love to, but
The logistics of it all.
It'd be pretty fun. I mean, but May, I'll be in Jamaica one part in May.
Hey,
wow.
Fuck, there you go.
Yeah.
Hi, Agnes.
Are you gonna be visiting Marvin?
Who's Marvin?
Marvin was the fellow that used to be on BDU, and he was from Jamaica.
I thought it was Hank Marvin.
No, it was Marvin. He used to be, and then as Chad was saying earlier, apparently he was on a thing where he was driving, and then he went offline, and we've never heard from him again. So we assume he died.
We suspect he's dead.
But you know what? If you're in Jamaica, maybe you can visit Marvin's grave.
It's not funny, but it's just like what?
It's a little bit
kind of funny.
Was he off-roading?
If I recall correctly, his camera took a while to shut off. Like he went out, he went offline after he stopped talking to us, and his camera was just sitting there for a while.
Like the last words you heard were "oh shit."
I wonder Chad must have the old chat from that.
Then it jumped to a police dash cam.
Yeah, seriously. Maybe you should go watch that.
All of a sudden, the camera was upside down.
Was it in
Marvin's? I know he disappeared.
Where was he from? You say was he from in Jamaica or?
Yeah, he was Jamaican.
That apparently.
Yeah, well, the road deaths in Jamaica are outrageous. They just
So are the
they drive like nutcases.
So are the drug deal deaths as well.
I'll say I'll say at least in past tense, he was an awesome guy.
Right.
For the little time we got to know.
Hey, completely unrelated topic.
Rest in peace, Marvin.
Yeah, rest in peace, Marvin.
I suspect somebody said something on one of those BDUs that scared him off. Like someone said something super offensive and stupid, and then he stopped. It's like fuck these fucking.
I
don't think we ever say anything that offensive to him, but
I get that.
Probably one of those moments, and then he's in the bathroom, and Greg said something. He kicked off the BA 101 for him.
And don't go throwing blame on Greg. I'm just saying, like, someone
seriously,
probably
don't blame me for everything.
No, we can.
Someone
Why not?
probably said something really stupid, and then he was like, "Well, I don't need to be on this chat."
Listen, Ashley, when your marriage ends in flames, don't fucking blame me because I had nothing to do with it. It had to do with the fact that you fucking catfished your wife.
We know that though, Greg. We know that, Greg.
Hey, listen, not to take away from Ashley Sexton's catfishing. But Nick and also Chris, my wife has a quick question for you guys, if you don't mind. She wants to ask you something quick.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I love Agnes, so sure.
Yeah, come here. They can't hear you from there.
Aga.
That sound like Agnes?
Here, Agnes.
Hi.
Hi.
In Adobe, you can get the photography package.
Yeah.
And then how do you get the Premiere Pro if it's not part of it? Do you pay a single?
Yes, a la carte.
Yeah, you can buy it in a single. I think it's only like $10 per application.
No.
American?
It's like $30.
$30?
Or do you buy the full $50 and get all the apps?
Yeah, if you're gonna get Premiere, then get all of them.
So get the $52.
Well, you might as well, because if not, you're gonna if you only get the 3, the photography package and the premier package, you're gonna pay like fucking $40.
So yeah, you might as well.
So you may
For
as well
10
pay
bucks,
the extra $10.
and then your mom can use the Acrobat.
Will she use Illustrator and all that?
Well,
She might use the After Effects though, because
I
After
wanna
Effects
use
is
Illustrator
awesome.
for my logos.
That's true. Yeah, you could use Illustrator for that.
Best to have it and not need it for an extra $10 than to find out you need it afterwards and not have it.
Well, you can always upgrade, I think, right? I would
don't know.
assume you can always upgrade or
You
downgrade.
can always buy it later.
Yeah.
Or downgrade later.
Keep in mind all the prices are in American dollars.
So like
That's right.
Damn. Oh shit! I pay for the $10.
That's right, motherfucker.
The $10 photography package. It costs me $16 a month because of the fucking dollar right now.
So you just run the $10 photography package, Nick, and that's the only thing you have?
Well, I use Lightroom and I have Photoshop, but I hardly ever use Photoshop. I mostly just get Lightroom.
Okay, but what do you?
Agnes, keep in mind that Photoshop is also video
for
editor.
For video, I use Sony Vegas, which is Sony Vegas 14, which I bought off of Steam. They had a holiday sale for like $60 for the program. So like I have it. I have Vegas 14 permanently.
Agnes, do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Pay attention right now. Okay.
I'm listening.
Paying attention.
Okay, listen.
I know what Chris is going to say.
Just get the photography package with the Lightroom and Photoshop, because Photoshop actually is a video editor too. There's an actual video editor in Photoshop that will be fine for what you want to do.
Oh, fuck! All the Nitro, all the Nitros.
And look up all the videos on editing video in Photoshop, and you'll be fine. So don't bother with Premiere. Just get the get the photographer package.
Jesus,
sounded like Guinness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bellhaven Black, and
you're welcome.
Up on me.
All you Canadians are so proper. In America, we just say, "I know a guy."
I know a guy.
Well, there you go. There you go. Agnes is going to be in Chris's hot
so
tub
true.
real soon to say thank you.
We'll do a review, Agnes.
You need a toe. I get you a toe.
I guess so. I know a guy.
I can get you a toe with by 3 p.m. with nail polish.
Yeah.
They say, how much does that cost? I know a guy.
Nick, would that be a Guinness draft?
What?
Would that be a Guinness draft you just opened?
I just cracked open a Bellhaven Black.
Oh, one of those.
Better option.
Is Chris drinking an MGD?
Yeah, I am actually.
I get another.
That's my go-to. I didn't want to crack on anything else open.
Well,
right
as
now.
Joe would say, that's on you.
That's on you.
Yeah, he would say that.
Yeah, but you know what? When I raw Deer the shit out of 24 fucking MGDs for $19, I can't fucking lose.
Here's my only question. Here's my question.
Is that a Rod J deal?
No, not an MGD.
A Roger Deer, a 24 MGD in Roger World is $12.
Yeah, no matter what Rod pays for MGD, he's getting fucking ripped off. Chris, you have physics MGD.
Oh, you want physics to fucking MGD?
Have you done it?
Have you done it?
Oh, you should fucking
No,
do
I
it.
have not. It's downstairs. I'm not going down.
Oh my god! Just fucking do it.
Downstairs.
I would love to see. You should physics it right now. Right now on video.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. One moment.
You should.
He's going to do it.
I was gonna say you should film a 4K video of him doing physics on something.
That's what he's
I mean,
doing.
you know what? If he wants to diversify his channel, he could. That would be like the ultimate fucking troll thing, where he starts physicsing these shitty beers and really high class beers at the same time.
Yeah.
Like no middle ground beers, just like the really shitty and the really great.
Get the whales.
Yeah,
Whales.
Physics of whiny.
He'd be just like that dude who does like the fucking that guy who just like chugs fucking really great beers or whatever.
He could have like physics face-offs. You know?
Physics face-off, yes. two P's, physics and face, both P's.
He's just not utilizing his channel correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Untapped potential.
We're gonna make you millions, Chris, and you have to pay us royalties.
Have some friends over today. Today we're going to physics and Miller Lite. Let's see if people can tell the difference.
The answer is no.
Do some blind sampling on video with some buddies there.
That's a great idea. We're going to physics all these macro lagers. We got Miller Gideon Draft. We got Miller High Life. We got Coors Banquet, PBR, and Budweiser and Bud Light. We're going to physics them all and taste test them and see which is the best.
Special guest, Jay Terrio.
Jay Terrio.
I don't know about the last bit, but yeah, the other bit sounds interesting.
Get permission at a local bar. Today we're going to physics Miller Lite down here at JC's bar. Let's see what people think.
Yeah.
I feel it's kind of light and airy. It's a Bud Light. He could take it anywhere. It's a physics. It's portable.
Yeah, it's portable.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
God, this beer's got body now.
Eric Gilbert says Canadians used to say, "I know a guy." Then weed dealers got shut down.
Yeah, it's like, you know, legalization. That must have decimated the fucking all the hillbillies out there just selling pot out back of their truck and shit.
He gets like some Dixie cups and go
but the pricing system. The pricing system they have for weed, I don't smoke it, but I mean the pricing system for Canadian weed is so out of whack. Like dealers weren't charging as much as.
You know what you say there, Nick? I know a guy.
Yeah, well, no, exactly.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is people still know a guy.
Yeah,
because once it became institutionalized and there was government behind it, you know the price was going to go up, and there was going to be caveats on that and shit. But at the same time, if you buy from the actual government regulated stores, you're going to get a consistent product that's going to be good. That was the biggest problem with like dealing with local weed dealers and stuff. It's like sometimes they were getting the really good shit, and then sometimes they were getting the fucking skank weed from some asshole that they never met before, but they're still trying to sell it to all their fucking friends and stuff, at the same time. Yeah. So
it's like if you go to the Bud Ranch, they're all checked out. If you go to
quality
what
control.
Trixie may have.
There's no quality control. It could be laced with like bleach or some shit.
It's like before one prohibition, people were throwing stuff in the bathroom tubs and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely had some that was laced with like maybe PCP or something along those lines at one point.
No, you like to get wet.
You're like, that's not right.
Yeah, no, it's given me a totally different high at this point than what was before. It's like, no, I'm a little energized and paranoid.
Yeah, but you can get some like old and stale weed, or you can get some really potent weed, or you can get it laced with some shit. There's no quality control.
Yeah, well, I can speak to that exactly because Peter and I, when we were in high school, not only were we driving kids to the liquor store and buying beer for them and getting a cut of the profits, it's like whatever change we get so we can buy our own beer, we were selling fake weed to people.
Oh, you were an oregano dealer.
Oregano, yeah.
No, it wasn't even oregano. It was celery. We were mixing.
Like oregano costs too much. We got celery.
I that day.
People pretending they knew what
I
hide
to the
was.
Family Dollar. Got some celery.
And the fun thing about that is that everybody wanted to be cool with you, right? Because you were providing them with drugs. So they're like, "Oh man, this was the best weed I ever had." And then we just like silently laughed at each other in the car afterwards. It's like,
while you went home with the money. And you know what? There's no reprieve for, what do you call it? No
reciprocity.
Well, for thieves, right? Like you're doing something illegal. There's no recourse.
In America,
hey,
America,
I was gonna say,
thief, cocksucker.
I gotta give Bellhaven credit for this. Look at the fucking lacing on this Bellhaven Black.
Yeah,
that's a Nitro though.
Did you do a J Terrio pour on that? Like
Ronnie is here.
here.
Straight down the center.
Here.
I brought the physics out.
Oh, we're gonna physics
Oh.
MGD.
Are you gonna physics
This
and
is
MGD?
unopened. This is unopened.
Oh, let's physics and MGD.
All right, we're gonna physics it.
Unopened, motherfuckers.
Oh, I just cleaned the fucking physics too. Oh,
This is
Oh.
prime.
It's just water going in, so you'll be good.
You're gonna have to bring the physics to the bottle share.
Right. So here's the physics. I know my camera's not fucking perfect. Here's regular MG.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah.
Terrible. I have all the faith in the physics right now. All right, I'm gonna pour this one.
Physics and MGD, folks.
Oh my
Okay, that's a normal pour, and then we're gonna add some head to it.
Oh, get some head on that MGD.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, look at that head rise.
She said.
The head rise.
Oh yeah,
Right, so
baby.
this might actually just look like regular, like head on a fucking MGD, but if I can't really fucking zoom in. Oh wait, hold on, maybe I can. Laugh it up, Ashley.
We're gonna show that head, baby.
Wow.
Let's get it on
I'm
that
going
head.
to
Let's
actually
get it
try to zoom in
on.
on the actual head here because look at this lacing.
Yeah, no, that's
rocket, baby.
yeah.
That's
Now we're gonna try the taste. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, it's some. I haven't even tasted it. It's smooth. All right.
You mean it's smooth?
It's pretty smooth.
No,
Smooth.
you know what?
Aromatic.
Go out and rent a fucking physics machine if you can, because it fucking changes all your-
Can you fucking rent one of those things?
It costs you $1 a week. $1 a week. Rent one today.
Yeah.
Rent one at like
rent it all.
Chris Klyzak's rental emporium.
Rent one for a miller.
Klyzak's hot tub.
Hashtag rent a physics.
Oh my god.
Rent a
Klyzak
physics.
has a milk mustache.
It's a physics mustache, and you know what?
Oh,
It
yeah.
actually made the beer even. It's a 9 out of 10 now instead of an 8.5.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
well, Jesus.
I'm not getting one of them then.
If we can do that
To
to
be
an
honest
MTV,
with you guys,
that's a
it
miracle
doesn't.
maker.
Obviously, it doesn't taste the. It doesn't change the taste of the actual beer, but it does change the mouthfeel by far. It'll
see that
sonicate the
see
shit
the
out of those
creaminess?
bubbles and make it all creamy. Oh, it does. Oh, big time.
Who doesn't
Like,
want creaminess?
there's no right. There's okay. Here's the other one. Like, there's hardly anything going on here. Like
You can't
this is
beat
the
it.
difference here.
Yeah.
Like there's like
Oh, yeah.
a huge difference on lacing and fucking creaminess and deliciousness. I'm all about this. And you know what? Wait tap. Hire me.
I know the sensation of
Chris, you're gonna have to bring that to the bottle share next year because I stayed at your place for almost a week and you never brought that out.
Oh, you didn't physics anything of Nick.
No, you didn't fucking physics anything.
Do you remember
Okay,
that
so
time I
mine-
tried to physics your semen?
So,
No, because it never happened.
Oh,
See,
I was
but-
gonna say, Chris, have you ever tried physicsing semen of any kind, whether it's Nick's or otherwise?
there's not a lot of carbonation in semen that
so
I know of.
essentially, Chris has to bring the
All
electric.
right, so Earth is in the comments. Earth is in the comments. He says, if you take a physics to the bar and run a Guinness draft through it, would that be a double draft?
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It might be like
It'd be Inception.
In an upcoming Will It Physics Friday, I may do an episode in the physics.
Nick,
What?
so Chris never pulled the physics out for the week you were there. What
Oh,
did he
shit.
pull out during the
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yangling.
Yingling? Wow.
All I know is that Nick definitely took shits in your cat's litter
You
box.
told me that was
Oh, not a
ding-a-ling.
litter box, but his toilet for sure.
Yeah, Nick, I don't think you clearly understood what the two difference between the two were.
You don't know what the 3 seashells mean?
Oh, I mean,
The bottle share. Listen, the bottle share on the 10th was probably one of the
this is fucked up.
most epic fucking bottle shares that we had. There was a lot of shit.
Oh,
Going
that
on
was
there. You know what?
that was the most epic bottle share. Like, I
It was
mean,
good.
the one year before
We
I
missed Lee. Who
the
wasn't
one the
there.
year before involved a knife in the ceiling and Nick screaming like a girl, but otherwise,
The ceiling. Well then.
We need to fucking get Leo to one of these things again.
Well,
Oh, fuck, that
I'd
was a
love
good
to get
bottle
Lee to
of
one of these things. What we need to do is we need to chloroform Lee, and then next thing you know, he wakes up, he's in our basement.
Well, can't Paul do that on his way around?
I would think so, but Paul just hasn't been pulling his weight lately.
Paul probably always has plans to do that.
That'd be amazing, though.
Well, like I gotta say, the
You know what
bottle share.
you know what? It would be even more amazing if Rod fucking drove the 4 hours to fucking
4 hours.
Ontario to fucking go to fucking Ashley's
Or-
fucking
or
bottle
better
You
yet,
got 4 hours from Ontario?
Or better yet,
Okay, you're
if Chris
5
Lezak
hours.
came
Sorry,
in,
my bad.
or what if Chris
Four and a
Lezak,
half.
what if,
Japanese high-speed train.
what if Chris
Oh,
Lezak
the
picked you,
Peru bullet train.
Peru train.
what about if Klizak picked you up in his BRZ and then drove you all the way back to Niagara Falls?
Listen, if I went down to visit Rod and pick up beer, we're not coming back for the festival. We're drinking all the beer in the States. Is what we're gonna do because I'm gonna get all the Rod J deers.
Also, probably
Yeah, all the Rod J deers,
all the deers,
all the beers.
Beers and the deals. We got them both here in Kentucky, so yeah.
Yep.
Rod,
Oh,
where do you live?
Kentucky, where your sister's your wife and your sister.
Oh no, that's Arkansas.
Kansas.
Arkansas.
Or Kansas. Or Mississippi. Or
Texarkana.
Louisiana.
Which is the one where the midnight murders occurred? That was
the Night Stalker or whatever. Yeah, that was Texarkana. The
Texarkana.
the Phantom Killer or whatever.
Keep track of these. I can't fucking keep track of these.
I'm
little
trying to think of the
towns.
last
That was
serial killer we had.
I will say that is a good movie that actually holds up.
Yeah.
The remake's not so good, although. What's that?
Comedy cop, except for the comedy cops in the original.
Well, that's kind of like everything from that era of movies. Like it's like you look at Last House on the Left. Like it's a solid horror movie, except they kind of have the
it's
designed of police comedy.
It's designed for the fucking the drive-through circuit in the Deep South, where you need some like comedy characters to like liven shit up.
Yeah,
for a little bit.
keep your dick erect.
Yeah, kind of thing.
In between murders.
Mm.
Like
We're
okay.
We're talking about the movie The Town That Dreaded Sundown, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm a movie nerd like Lee, except I don't know nearly as much as he does, but I pretend.
Rod, what state do you live in, or city?
It's called Independence.
Kentucky.
It's part of Cincinnati area.
Oh, Cincinnati. Gotcha.
Yeah, but if I say Independence, you have no idea what the fuck I am. If I say Cincinnati, you're like, oh, Cincinnati. All right, there you go.
So you're in Ohio, but not Kansas, not Kentucky.
Well, it's Kentucky, but it's part of the metro because our metros that go across states.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna use Joe to track you down.
Well,
Joe was like about. I think Joe's like 6 to 7 for me. The way we drive it to get to Buffalo or near where he's at.
I was in North Tonawanda today and didn't take very long.
Oh, North Tonawanda, born and raised on a playground where I spent most of my days.
You're so the not
chilling out, Max, and relaxing out, cool. Shooting some b-ball out by the school.
Then a couple of guys out
there. We're up to no good. Trying to make trouble in my neighborhood.
Got one
little fight, and my mom got scared. Said, "You move with your auntie and Uncle Bel-Air."
What's the cab? Where it got here? That's the mirror. I can see this cab was there. No, how you?
The only one guy that is not rapping is Rajay, who lives in the States on that one.
I'm waiting for Ashley to do the Carlton now.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
Oh, Ashley Sexton. Ashley Sexton is literally the heir to the Carlton fortune.
He's the Jazzy Jeff in the group right now.
So yes, Cincinnati, Ohio to Welland is a 8-hour, 7 to 8 hours.
This is not how the song goes, Ashley.
From here to where you're at.
Yeah, 8 hours.
That's closer than I thought it was. I can actually get there faster than I can get to New Jersey. That's weird.
Well, there you go.
Looked at my Google and said, "Fuck this shit."
Okay,
I'm going back to my host and getting fucking lit.
I got room on the passport.
There you go.
Get up here. I'll pick you up halfway. Let's go.
Yeah, listen, Rod. If you can make your way down here, we'll try some of our Canadian delicacies, like Molson Canadian.
Halfway would be.
Oh wow! Wow, he's sold now.
Will meet me halfway and get in my car. He's the big guy.
Throw some poutine in there, and he's sold. He's gonna jump right on it. Jesus Christ.
Swiss Chalet.
Some Tim
Swiss
Hortons.
Chalet.
Yeah, some Tim Hortons or
Hey, Swiss Chalet is pretty solid, to be fair. I mean, it gets Joe across the border.
It does. Yep.
Damn right. He always comes over.
Last time I went to Canada, they didn't even stamp my passport. I was kind of like peeved about it. Like, you're supposed to stamp it, right? Like, nah, they didn't stamp it.
We're not stamping this fucking passport, eh?
So like, you go to like, went to Jamaica. I mean, Dominican Republic, they stamped it. Went to Mexico, they stamped it. I'm like, why doesn't Canada stamp the damn passport?
We're embarrassed when people come.
You're attached to our country.
It's like you were never here.
Yeah.
It's probably because a lot of
every
people
time I cross the border. Can you imagine every time I cross the border and they stamp me? Fuck, my fucking passport would be full.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what I was going to
They
say.
just like Chris Lizax coming to get cheap beer.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah, because when you think about it, this is like the Canada-U.S. border is probably the most active border in the world. Like,
oh, pretty much. I think the Ambassador Bridge is the most traffic in the world, or something like that, for a border crossing.
Like I'd say most active border as far as like official business, like between countries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like if you're just talking like unofficial, if you're just talking unofficial immigration and shit like that, then like there's plenty of countries where everything's off the fucking books. But between U.S. and Canada, if you want to keep everything on the books, you're going to run out of books.
Well, the Canada-U.S. border, for the most part, is just all about how much can Canada charge for people coming into the country with illegal booze and shit, and how much can they get for that shit. Like, they're not, like, for the most part, Canadians are not worried about fucking terrorists coming in from the U.S., and I don't think the U.S. is that worried about Canadians, although maybe a little bit, but, it's really just about how much can they charge. And the Americans, they don't fucking charge anything. You have an extra 2-4 beer, it's like $1.50 duties, like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Whereas in Canada, they'll charge you like $20 for that same 2-4.
I mean, you'll probably get some Nazis on the fucking border or whatever that are like really strict, but most of them are probably have worked those jobs so long. It's like it's a government job, whatever. It's like, fuck it. Oh, you got some extra beer? Fuck it. Just go. Just leave.
Well, most of them are good. I mean, like, Chad says that Niagara, you got that one lady, I forget her, Meredith or something like that.
Meredith, yeah.
She's a hottie, so probably because she's a hottie, she feels she has to prove herself, so she feels she has to be a complete cunt bag and nail everyone for every little bottle of beer. No, which again, again, according to Chad, who Chad claims she's a cunt bag, not me. She apparently she'll nail you for every beer she brings across the borders, which is fine. But my experience is, and admittedly my experience is a little bit more because we go to Detroit, we go for the weekend, and we never go for like a few hours. I've never once been charged for any duties, even though I've sometimes had double what my limit was allowed. I had 6 bottles instead of what the 3 bottle basically limit I had. I've never been charged for it, but admittedly they could have charged me if they wanted to. So my experience is pretty good with the Canadian border, that they generally won't hit you for shit as long as you're just not going over for like an hour and coming back with like 20 bottles of booze.
I feel like border guards, even though like the whole border system is a total bureaucracy.
Oh, for sure.
They're like at the bottom of it, and they're like, I don't want this bureaucracy shit. I just want to get you by me. As long as you're not like trying to bring guns or bombs into the country. Just get the fuck out of here. Because how many like thousands of people do border guards see every fucking day going by? It's like,
all
hey,
the time.
Yeah, no guns, no bombs. Okay, bring in your drugs and your fucking booze and your pornography and your child labor and whatever. I don't give a fuck. Just get out of here. Just get on my hair.
Yeah, the worst experience we ever had crossing was we were going over to the U.S. This was in the Windsor border, so they tend to be a little stricter. And we came over, and you know what? I had 3 bottles of booze. I declared them all. And this dude, he's an Asian fella who I sort of imagine probably got beat up a lot in high school and probably was still a virgin, so he probably had a lot of anger issues. And this dude was basically, his big thing, he didn't care about the booze we had. He cared that my wife had too much clothes packed. He opened our trunk. He looked through our clothes. He probably was looking at my wife's panties because the guy looked like a bit of a pervert. And he probably was like, "Oh, you have too much clothes. Why do you need so much clothes for a weekend?" I was like, "Well, I'm a woman. I like to change. We're going out with like I was legitimately trying to like deal with the guy. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, dude. Like, we have clothes. Like, what the fuck do you think we're doing? You think we're trying to fucking smuggle ourselves into the U.S.? Yes. Like, I'm like, both my wife and I have pretty decent jobs. Like, do you think we're just running away from that to like, I don't know, be fucking like welfare cases in the States? I don't know what you want. Like, this guy's being such a fucking asshole. He's like, I literally told him, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is what we packed. He's like, well, you better fucking tell me shit or I won't let you into the country. I'm like,
I don't know. What a dick. Why you have lace panties, woman? Why lace panties?
Earth in the comments, he says beer trafficking is a national emergency after all.
Oh, yeah. It's so terrible.
Fuck that
so
shit.
Eventually this douchebag let me in, but I mean, I would fucking love to meet this dude on a one-to-one in a situation where it wasn't a border crossing, because in a border crossing,
meet me, cocksucker.
Because in a border crossing, he can fucking throw my ass
at the
jail.
other side of the Niagara River.
You're taunting my wife because she packed too much underwear. Meet me, cocksucker.
No, see, the thing is, my brother-in-law is a lot like me. He's very mouthy, and he's a trucker too, if that tells you anything. So he's actually gotten his ass thrown in jail overnight because he mouthed off too much of the border. So I'm always a little careful not to talk out too much. Like, I'll talk back a little bit, but I won't push my luck at the border because I know they fucking can do whatever the fuck they want to you. So, but I'm just like, I would like to fucking just meet you one-to-one in like a fucking Myers and be like, hey, fucking tough guy.
You know what's funny? You say that they can do anything they want to at the border, but even the border knows that everybody has a camera on them at all times.
Right.
Oh, they can, but at the border they can. At the border they can basically violate your rights. So.
Are you talking about America?
Yeah, everywhere.
Well, let me tell you, as a non-white person, the camera doesn't really matter in America.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
They're like, don't trust your eyes. Listen to what we're saying.
Yeah, sad but true.
Yeah. but it's true. I mean, and they know. You go to the border, even the border guys know that. And I guarantee you, they've been in their fucking meetings saying, you know what? Everyone has cameras now. Be careful what the fuck you say, because you're not gonna get away with them as much as you think you are.
Yeah, no, they're still fucking Nazis, but they're like,
they are.
You gotta be careful now because you know they got fucking cameras at the concentration camps. It's, you know, you gotta be a little bit more careful.
It's always funny because they're supposed to have body cameras. Whenever shit goes bad, our body camera didn't work.
Yeah, bad, eh?
I need to interject for a second because I did a little Coovie.
Coovie?
MGD that wasn't in the physics, and the one that was in the physics.
And now it tastes like a warm beer.
And it tastes like MGD.
I would have thought you'd do like a barrel aged MGD and
the barrel aged MGD. What
physics MGD.
Oh, Nick, you're drunk. Nick.
Oh yeah, I know.
You're drunk, Nick. Go home.
Okay, I will. I gotta take this offline because I'm gonna head to bed here a sec.
Oh, well, Chris Peters killed those women.
Yeah, he totally. Well, you know,
I believe he actually killed the pickles who killed the women. I believe it was actually the pickles who killed the women.
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, maybe some people debate it, like people debate the flat Earth theory, but I think they killed a bunch of pickles as well as those women.
By the way, Chris Peters, meet me, cocksucker. I'll fight